USA or whatever they're called, the patriotic Kyries. I figured why not be in the spirit and pull these out. One of the best Kyrie ones out there. A lot of dope colorways for the Kyrie ones. And this silhouette, you just can't go wrong with it. And Ja Morant's could never, bro. It's hard to touch a silhouette like this for your first sneaker. This is definitely dope. Not a biased opinion. Just look at it though. The shiny swoosh, these things on the back, the turtle shell, people call them. The colorway is dope. The white midsole, the red outsole, good condition. Haven't worn these too many times, but like I said, I brought these out today just to be a little patriotic while I go out to the stores and check out and see what was there. We did come across a few things. Most stuff that's inside the outlets are things of course that were in the outlets, and then of course the newer releases like the Jordan 7s. It was interesting about the Jordan 7. A lot of people didn't care about that shoe, but it wasn't available at every store either. It was kind of more limited. I mean, I went to a few different store locations that did not have them. A few different Foot Lockers, a few different JD Sports. I didn't see them. Only place I saw them was a Shoe Palace, which was kind of interesting to see because it's not a crazy shoe, you know what I mean? But I don't know. It didn't sell out. It's not sold out online either. You know what I mean? It's still available there. So I'm just wondering why it didn't hit too many stores. Maybe it was late shipments. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that is what it was. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, free agency. That's kind of one of the things that we could talk about a little bit here because there has been a lot of moves that was made, and I'm pretty sure there are still some moves to be made. There's no Dame Lillard being no information on Dame Lillard yet. We got to see how where the chips fall with that. One thing that I did see that recently came out was what's the guy's name? Pascal Siakam. So Toronto's blowing up their team. I see that Denver Nuggets lost a key element to their team too, which I'm actually happy about. I don't want to see Denver repeat. I felt like the piece that they let go or lost to free agency was a significant piece. What's the guy's name? Bruce Brown, I think that was his name. Yeah, Bruce Brown and the Pacers. So he's a Pacer now. Let me go ahead and click this together. Yeah, free agency was one of them crazy days, crazy time of the year. We see that all the time, every year. Yeah, so I was gonna close that, but like I said, man, it's good to see Denver split up. At least one of their significant players is gone. He went to get his money, $45 million deal, which is great for him. Uh, I felt like in the playoffs he was a significant role when he played against the Lakers and in the finals. So that's a key element that they lost. I don't know if they'll get better if they picked anybody else up. You know what I mean? But I was definitely happy to see the fact that a chink in the armor was built because I don't want to see Denver repeat. I don't know if you guys do. Maybe somebody out there wants to see Denver repeat, but I'm not one of the guys who want to see that. You know what I mean? Big shout out to everybody here watching. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. We're still doing this. So every 10 likes the stream gets, we're gonna take some shots. It's Saturday, it's Sunday night. My days are always mixed up. Anytime there's a holiday around the weekend or the midday, it just my schedule just gets thrown off because everybody around me is in a whole different mode, and I'm still in work mode, but a lot of people are in chill out mode, and I sometimes I have to forfeit my work mode, just chill out. When there ain't no time for chilling, man. It's 2023, it's June. Ain't no time for chilling. You chill every now and then, but for the most part, it's a constant grind, especially when you're a sole provider. So, especially when you're doing everything like the independent grind, um, entrepreneur grind. There's not a lot of rest time and chill time. You feel me? Until you actually make the time you want to chill. But if you don't want to chill, don't force me to chill. You feel me? We got to grind out here, man. We almost at 30K. The next mark is 50K. Hopefully, we can get there sooner than later. And of course, eventually, I would love to get a plaque if that's possible at 100K, but I don't know. We have to see, have to be optimistic. I think at some point I could reach it if that's what, I just think that could happen. Sounds far fetched for some of you. But I don't think so. I don't think so. I just feel like one thing that makes me a little doubt it is just the inconsistency of the YouTube actions. But I think I can grind it there, regardless. As long as you guys are watching, that's really all that matters. Um, actually, you know what I mean? Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm definitely happy to see that the Lakers kept. Yeah, Lakers did some damage during this free agency. I mean, doing damage as in doing the right moves. They didn't scoop up anybody crazy, but they kept who they needed to. Recapping or re-ing up with Rui is a good thing. 51 mil for 3 years, man. NBA money is bananas, bananas and pajamas, bro. I tell you. Austin Reeves staying with the Lakers was a good thing too. Running it back, that's somebody that they found without. I think he's undrafted, right? If I'm not mistaken, undrafted or a second round pick. And the fact that they found him, he blossomed to be what he is. He's kind of doing the Gilbert Arenas thing by being like an undrafted or second round person and peaking higher than they anticipated you. Now he's getting a 4 year, $56 million contract. That's big. Shout out to Rui and his hard work. Now, D'Lo's still here. I'm happy about that. I feel like D'Lo definitely was a good pickup for the team. I felt like he helped out. I felt like they might have went away from him when they should have kept him in. Darvin Ham, speaking of him, you know, I was liking Dennis Schroeder, but I guess it was out of D'Lo and Schroeder, and they let Schroeder go, but they kept D'Lo, which was a good move. I like D'Lo's game. Schroeder was nice too, bro. I don't know, man. He had tenacity. He had some defense. He had some offense too. I know he had some dry spells a little bit. Same thing with D'Lo, but D'Lo's explosiveness was a little bit more. I think D'Lo had niggas is out partying, so everybody gonna be revving their engines. So forgive me if you guys were able to hear that or not. Really annoying though. Uh, but yeah, D'Lo definitely might be the fit that they need because he could put. It seemed like he could score at a higher clip than Dennis can, even though Dennis can score. But I feel like D'Lo can play with LeBron a little more comfortably than Schroeder did. Meaning, like he's more confident and able to take his own shots out of the pick and roll and not always like to give to AD and LeBron like maybe Schroeder would have. You know, Cam Reddish has been something they've been talking about for a long time. I think that is a good pickup for them. I like Cam's game ever since Duke. Oh, damn, bro! I swear to God, dude. I swear, bro. That's so annoying. The little rice rockets with the little exhaust popping down the street. That is so annoying. But yeah, Cam Reddish going to the Lakers is a good move. I've been hearing about him coming to the Lakers for a minute now, so it's good to see that happened. I believe he's like a wing player, maybe a 3-and-D guy, but he might be more than a 3-and-D guy. I think he has a little bit more offense than that, based on what I know him to be doing in college. Playing in the pros, I don't know. I haven't really followed his game like that, but obviously he might still be doing some of the same things he was doing in college and what got him his name. Because wasn't he playing for Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken? And then this right here is something that I'd love to know what you guys think. Like this right here was a deal to let me know that either Schroeder or D'Lo was not coming back. Then a few minutes later, I saw D'Lo was. So I'm like, Schroeder's gone. Then a few minutes later, you seen Schroeder got picked up too. So Schroeder is definitely out there. It's not like nobody wanted him. He definitely is a player that people wanted to play with or wanted on the team. You know what I mean? So he went and got scooped up by the Raptors. But Gabe Vincent, I know he had a big situation in the finals. He was a pretty big. I mean, I watched him a little bit, but is he more? I guess he's more of a shooter. But you know what happens when you play with LeBron, man? A lot of players tend to forget how to shoot. Some of the players forget to play how they used to play before they came with LeBron. I really hate that. I really don't like how that happens. I call it the LeBron effect. Rich Sachs was good with you. Welcome to the stream. I can't see what that says. But yeah, that's gonna be crazy to see how that works out. And I was kind of surprised by that pickup. Like I said, I know he did some noise, made some noise during the finals and the Heat's playoff run, but for me personally, I just didn't. I don't know. Maybe he can come in and. Oh, so what? So what's up with Malik Beasley? I feel like what his role is what Malik Beasley was supposed to be, but unfortunately Malik Beasley never got to that point. Malik never got off the blocks, man. I don't know. I don't know what was going on there and why that happened. But Malik Beasley for sure never got going the way he's supposed to. He's supposed to be a 3-point shooter that can get his own basket too. You know, I saw him trying to put in the work and put in the effort, put in the energy to make it happen. You know, it just didn't work out for him. So I'm curious to see if they're going to keep him. If they kept him and let Shorter go, a little surprising, but maybe Shorter got a better deal. You know, with Dennis, it was interesting for me because people were saying that, you know, he might be out too before it was official. But I wasn't sure about it because I felt like I mean it doesn't matter, but he just bought a home out here in LA. Dennis Schroeder just bought a home out here in LA. He made a video about it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So I honestly felt like he was knowing he had some information that, you know, he was gonna be staying in LA. But maybe it was just the fact of his family moving out here to LA for the season. They liked it, so they decided to stay out here, which I wouldn't blame them. A lot of I can't even talk. A lot of players do that. A lot of players' families do that. They come to LA for a year or two. Their family gets the vibe of LA. Their family starts to love LA, wants to stay here, and then the player gets traded, and the people still stay in LA. You know what I mean? So that right there is not a big deal. Jackson Hayes. Yeah. I'm trying to see. I see some shit. Oh yeah. Speaking of seeing some shit. Yeah, for anybody watching on Bobby Thrift, we got some things I've seen too. I gotta see if I can find it in my Discord because somebody showed me some pictures. Um, yeah, but the free agency situation was pretty crazy. I feel like there's still God damn, everybody's out today. Are y'all able to hear all these cars? I might have to close the window. This is annoying, bro. But you know, it's funny on one of my playbacks, I didn't hear the car. I guess you just hear certain ones. Certain ones. Yeah, I mean, Palinka definitely did a good job. You know, basically based off last season, he kind of redeemed himself. So people will trust what he did. Pick it up, Vincent. Oh my goodness, I'm yawning, but I'm not really tired. I just started. I don't know. That's kind of weird how that happens. But yeah, Palinka definitely did a good job this last season with them season, you know, trade moves that he made towards the deadline and right before the deadline. So I'd assume that it would be a good look. You know what I mean? Seth Curry signing with Dallas Mavericks is like bringing that Brooklyn Nets vibe with him and Kyrie over there too. You know, Kyrie re-signing with the Dallas Mavericks was kind of interesting in my. I thought he was leaving. I thought he was going to go somewhere else, but I mean, I guess it's pretty good that he stayed. You know, let me go back to that. Let me go to that. I thought I had it there. Yeah, it's good that he stayed with the team. You know, I bet you that was probably his best financial move. I don't know what the market was really like for him. I know he was supposed to meet with Phoenix and Houston was an option too, but yeah, no, for him to stay there with Luca, I think him and Luca could work it out. They need some players around them. You know what I'm saying? I think they're done. I don't think it's gonna be a sign and trade thing. Oh my god, bro! It's 11 o'clock at night. The car should not be out there like that right now. Like everybody's traveling like it's midday. Kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. So Kyrie staying with the Mavericks was definitely a good look in my opinion. Um, Even though they fell off once he got there, like they were in the playoff hunt. Then he got there and things kind of fell apart a little bit for them to where they fell out the playoff hunt. You know, so it's that right there makes it look bad. Like they probably wouldn't work out, but you got to give a lot of things time. And I feel like during this season coming up, when they ball out, they're gonna you know mention this chemistry that they built from the previous season where they didn't have such a good finish, but they were still able to get some type of chemistry built. I think that's the good part about it. I just don't know what's going to happen with the rest of their team. I'm trying to look through my Discord right now, so I keep looking over at my screen because for everybody who does the retail arbitrage thing, like myself, I'll go back and forth with these things. We talk about free agency, talking about some of these fines at Ross. Um, okay, there's a couple things. Shout out to the homie Retrospective Gear. He showed me this last time when we were on stream. All right, what's going on with you, bro? How you doing this evening? Happy 4th of July, man. Hopefully everything's going good for you, bro. Um, so we got this Mitchell and S jackets that are floating around Ross right now, too. We're gonna float from different topics. I'm gonna go back to free agency in a second, but whatever is leading me to is kind of where I'm gonna go with it. You know what I mean? Maybe I shouldn't do like that. But just briefly, I wanted to talk about this since this was on my brain. People have been finding the Mitchell and S jackets there now too. Not only jerseys and shorts, but you can come across Mitchell and S jackets. $29 for this jacket too, which is bananas. That's kind of crazy. I haven't seen it myself, but for those of you guys out there who do hunt, maybe you guys might be able to find this. Men's active, the jacket area, sweater area, pretty dope finds right there with that. Of course, the I told you guys about the Adidas foam runners are popping up at Ross. If you guys watch me on Bobby Thrift, you guys will see I came across a couple of them. I think they're like $29 or $35, something like that, like $34.99. There is some resale value too. Some colorways are better than others. Of course, you guys might know about the $25 Ultra Boost too. I found my fair share. I've only found maybe 3 total, but I found 3. And I know there's more out there because I've been seeing a lot of people post that stuff too. But yeah, you can find Boost out there, Ultra Boost the Ultra Boost 2021, and like another one that are circulating for $25. Actually, a couple different Ultra Boost models that are circulating around for $25. And like I said, that's a good thing, especially for somebody buying it for themselves, and definitely if you're somebody flipping. I'm going through my Discord. That's another $25 boost right here too. But I'm going through my Discord to see if I can find that picture. Maybe he sent it to me on Instagram. But last week, I'm trying to see. Maybe he sent it to me on Instagram because I don't know where else would it be. Let me look and see. I got a bunch of different channels in here. Oh, here it is, right here. Shout out to the homie Insta Motor Merch. He's been in the Discord recently. He recently joined, showing me that Jordan 1 mids are in Ross. He's only seen, I think, 2 colorways or 2 different ones, few far in between. But that's what I was speaking of last time I was live, speaking about a lot of shoes popping up there, overloading from Nikes and stuff. So they start sending them off to those Rosses. But I had mentioned, like, well, we don't see Jordans, though. We're not really seeing Jordans like that. Because I was debating about, have I ever found Jordans? And I have. I have found Jordans for sure at the Rosses and Burlingtons and TJ Maxxes, though it has been there before. But at this current moment, I hadn't seen anything with all this heat being found by everybody. I hadn't seen Jordans popping up, but apparently very recently he found these mids there. I forgot the second colorway that he found also, but for the hunting people out there who do that, it's letting you know that even those are popping up at the store too. So, you got the ID foam runners, Jordan 1 mids, dunks will start appearing sometime soon, I'm pretty sure. If we got these here, why would dunks not be there now? They already said a report we talked about some other time earlier this year about those hyper shoes, those more sought after shoes, making it to Burlington's and Ross, or it was TJ Maxx and what's under the TJ Maxx umbrella? Is it Ross or Marshalls? I forget. I think it's Marshalls. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. I myself came across dunks doing my own retail arbitrage some years back. Didn't really pay no mind to it at the time because I was looking at other shoes. But when I went back to do some throwback content, I did see that there were dunks available, a few different colorways too. All right, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for the support. Thank you for coming through, bruh. I know it's a little later night. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button if you haven't done so. That helps out a lot. Okay, so we just hit 10 likes on Bosco Mitchell. So every 10 likes as appreciation and celebration, we take a shot. Let me make sure I'm not sharing the screen right now. I am. So every 10 likes, we take a shot. We got 10 likes on Bosco Mitchell. So shout out to you guys for that. Ah, that Lobos goes down like a goes down too easy. And I mean, not so much a chaser. I just want to have something else to drink besides the liquor. And I love me some coconut water. Coconut waters, it tastes good. It is a little bit more hydrating than actual water is. But yeah, so it's not necessarily my chaser, but this is what we're doing every 10 likes. We just cracked that. So if you have not hit the like button, hit the like button. I'll take a shot. Maybe if you have something to drink, you can take a shot with me too. It's a celebration. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely a good place to go. Hit up the Rosses because you can find things, different type of things from Jordan 1 mids now. Let's see what other Jordans pop up these next few weeks. I did hit up a store or two today, and to be honest with you, it was a little slow for me. I hit these stores up a little later in the afternoon. It is 4th of July weekend. A lot of people are out and about. So I didn't really come across too many things that I was super excited about. One thing that I did find was some Crocs. Crocs are always good to flip for me. Luckily, I'm ungated in that, so I'm able to do that. Speaking of ungating, a lot of people have been hitting me up on Instagram, on my Discord, and in the comment section of the videos. And sometime when I'm out and about, shout out to everybody when I run into you out there in the streets. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the energy. Thank you for saying what's up. Ran into somebody at the grocery store a couple days ago, seeing somebody today while I was out hustling, seeing somebody at the outlets the other day too. I appreciate you guys, for watching and stuff like that. It means a lot. What was I about to say? Forgot what I was gonna say before that though. Jesse, what's going on with you, bro? How you doing? So yeah, me hitting up the stores a little later in the day kind of penalized me because everybody was out and about early at these Rosses and stuff like that. So I just came across some Crocs. Oh, here we go. See, I'm recycling my brain to get to my train of thought. I will be opening up the membership platform or eligibility on Bobby Thrift pretty soon. It won't be that much. That's there where whoa, that's where I'll give a little bit more in depth about that stuff. Um, I mean, I'll do videos too regularly that gives information on it, but some of my secrets and stuff like that, I kind of want to keep that protected only because the Amazon game is getting a little flooded and oversaturated in a sense, like all genres are. And the people who reached out to me on Discord, especially, I'm really cool with you guys. So you guys can always ask me questions about stuff, but as far as breaking things down and explaining it, I have to do it in video form. And I mean, there's people out there probably doing it too, and maybe did where it's not just for members, but a lot of people do make it kind of exclusive because you want people to do it, you want to help people out, but you don't want to hurt yourself, you know. And people would like to race to the bottom. That stuff is just something real prevalent. But of course, if you're somebody who's been supporting the channel and watching and subscribing and been down with me for a minute, wow, bro, it's amazing how these cars are just it's a whole freeway outside right now. Maybe everybody's going to or coming from a party. So with the smoke, what's good with you? How you doing this evening, bro? What's going on? So yeah, I will have some in-depth videos. I will have some regular videos, but more and some more in-depth, like the ones about ungating and just that type of process too. And I will let it be known a little bit more when I have that content out or when the memberships for that channel is available. But if you're a member on this channel, Bosco Mitchell, or Instagram, it's kind of the same thing. I kind of run them all congruent in a sense, but maybe I should try to separate them more. Um, you know, just want to make sure that this stuff works out, and I don't want to duplicate the same things, but I also don't want to run everything together at the same time because people support on different platforms. But I got to figure out a way to make this a little bit more even. Because, for example, maybe I have not the sneaker memberships, but just memberships on my channels in general. Um, like Instagram, there's a subscription there. I got like maybe 4 to 5 people there. Then I got like a Discord situation where there's a handful of people there. Then YouTube as well too. And as opposed to having a handful here, a group here, 9 here, 7 there, I want to have them all in one kind of spot. You know what I mean? And honestly, Discord might be the best location for that because they take the least amount of money out. And YouTube takes 50%, and Instagram takes a certain amount too. Discord takes the least amount. But sometimes usually people talk about a paid Discord. It's a little offsetting or turn off, I guess, unless it seems like it's really worth it. So, I don't know. It really depends on how we do it. But with the subscriptions and memberships alike, all that stuff is a way to support my channel. And I do giveaways and give backs for those people who do it. Right now, we do still have people who I'm picking up stuff for. It's not as frequent as it was because the sneaker game is just changing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, in the absence of that, I have, there's other avenues and other things to make it happen as well. Some of the members get some of the things I get from Ross's and Marshalls for those same prices, for the retail price. That's the whole gist of my membership for retail pickups, is to get the things I show you guys in the stores for the price I'm getting them. My hair just fell in my eye somewhere. Damn. But yeah, man, Jordan 1 Mids at the Rosses, and we'll get more in depth about the memberships and all that stuff too as well. But this is just something to let you guys know, to be on the lookout for them, that mids have been popping up at the stores lately, which is always a good thing because it's just letting you know, like, what else can be coming? What else can pop up there? I remember seeing a lot of crazy finds at some point, but it kind of died down, obviously, as more, as the things changed. It's so weird dealing with this stuff the last few years, just the ebbs and flows, the ups and downs, the changes in platforms and stuff like that, But you got to roll with the punches. You got to roll with the times. This right here was I don't think I can get this out. So I can't get it out. They had this thing on Instagram, and I was going to pull out both of these shoes because I own them. You guys can let me know your thoughts about it in the Discord, because we're being patriotic, right? So which Jordan are you guys liking more out of these two right here? Jordan 6 Olympics or Jordan 7s Olympics? I do own both of these shoes. My options today was either I gotta clean these again too. My options today was to go with this Jordan 7 right here. It's been in my storage for a minute. Jordan 7, I was gonna wear these today, but I decided not to. Olympic 7s, definitely a classic Jordan 7 shoe. Sorry for the signal if it might be tripping a little bit. Definitely a fire shoe. And the Olympics is definitely goated as well. This damn plastic, when you have a lot of shoes on top of them, it makes it hard to open it when you want to. You know what I'm saying? But while I try to play with this real quick and get this out here, I see somebody said the 7s. Both people saying the 7s is goated. I haven't seen nobody say the 6s yet. I own both as well. Shout out to Retrospective Gear. What's going on, bro? Come on, can we get this out for the screen? Can we get it out for the screen? Yes, we can. I just broke the plastic again, but it's cool because them plastics is all broken anyway. Them things are cool, but they do break kind of easy. Them plastics from what's the shit called? The Container Store. They're good, but they do break. I'm gonna use this headphones in a sec because I got a couple of videos that we can react to or talk about. As you guys might have seen, because Jalen Green, your boy Jalen Green, is tripping, bro. But yeah, so that's the question. I seen they had it on Instagram. I was like, okay, I got those two shoes. Let's talk about it. Jordan 6s, the Olympics. I mean, if they run these back out, I don't need to grab them because I got them right here. But I'm curious to see what the response will be for those. I mean, right now everything's sitting, so maybe they don't want to bring these back out. This is a size 13. I can fit this comfortably especially when I wear my Nike Elite socks. Wish it was a 12 and a half, but it still fits me perfectly at a 13. I ain't mad at it, but just something about that 12 and a half just fits a little different. And then you got the Jordan 7 Olympic. Both of them are very classic shoes. You can't really go wrong with either one. You know what I mean? There's no wrong answer. But just curious to see whether you're watching now or on the replay. You guys can leave your feedback there. Just different ways for interaction and stuff like that. Just things to talk about. I should have put a poll up, but maybe I will again at some point. Hold up. Yeah, sixes, sevens, classic shoes. It was out of these three shoes today. It was either one of the Jordans or the Kyrie, and the Kyrie won out today, man. So, well, we know it's a 3-day weekend, 4-day weekend, or whatever. So we're gonna be patriotic with the shoes. That's probably about as far as it goes. But yeah, sixes or sevens, Olympic colorway, Olympic vibe, USA theme. I think both of them are classic shoes. Just want to know who likes what more. I mean, out of my choice, I probably honestly, I think I like the sixes. Yeah, I think I might like the sixes a little bit more. I like the six silhouette a little bit more than the seven silhouette. The fact that it's the blue base with the white overlays is crazy. You got the aging outsole. That's always happening with these translucent outsole parts. But that's also the character of the shoe. Got the red hints on the toe box. I mean, will they be bringing these back anytime soon? Who knows? Jordan Air logo on the back. You can't go wrong with these sixes, man. Even though sixes is not the top three silhouettes for me, it's still one of my favorites. Um, just the look, the tongue, the back part, the pull tab. Oh, is there a mat in here? Yeah, all of that, all of that, all of that. No lace swap needed. I mean, what you gonna do? Throw red laces? That might look kind of wild. Navy blue laces won't really pop like that. The white laces for this kind of came out perfectly. 24 black, I agree with you. Even though the sevens is dope too, you can't go wrong with either one. Mike wore them both. You know what I mean? That's that little meme. He ain't wore these. Did Michael Jordan wear these? Yeah, he wore both of those. He wore both of those. Shout out to Sneaker Bar Detroit for the question. It's a good question, especially in the holiday season right now. What's the better Olympic shoe, or patriotic Jordan? I like the Discord, man. You can post up so many different things in there and just kind of talk about different stuff. Shout out to the people, man. Shout out to the bros. I think we got like one or two girls in there too. Shout out to y'all too. We all over the place. Now, I don't know if this is Bleacher Report or somebody put out this list. Make that a little larger, see if y'all can see that. Top point guards. This is top 25. This is top point guards in the league today. There's another list that I was searching for that I could not find. All-time list. And I heard about this list, the one I'm talking about right this second. Joe Budden's podcast was talking about it because there's a list out there for top point guards of all time. And they had Ja Morant under Rondo. And I didn't like that. So I was searching around the internet for that list and couldn't find it. So the next best list that I found that was pretty interesting here, just to see what the feedback is, and give my opinion too on this tier list for point guards in the league. It's a pretty strong list. I only glanced at it. I didn't really dissect it. You know what I mean? As I'm double looping, double checking this. They got Curry and Luka tier one point guards. You can't really argue with that. I guess there can only be two tier one point guards. I mean, me biased, I would say Kyrie's a tier one point guard too, but maybe he's a tier two point guard in this list because of the inconsistency. But we talking about basketball skill or what? We talking about the on-court, off-court distractions. Does that count too or what? You know what I mean? Because that second tier is mean as hell too. You got Kyrie Irving, John Morant, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Damian Lillard, and Trae Young. It's a solid second tier right there. But does anybody from the third tier need to switch with the second tier? De'Aaron Fox, Halliburton, Brunson, Ball, and that's what's the boy's name from he working out with Gil right now too. The dude from the Cavs. You guys know who he is. I forget his name. Sorry about that, bro, because you are Darius Garland, right? I was surprised to see him working out with the boy. That's dope that he's still working with the younger guys in the league too. And then of course you got Jrue Holiday. Now might be a little biased, but I rock with Jrue Holiday, California guy. You know what I mean? Went to school down the street from me, UCLA dude. I definitely think he's the top point guard in the league. Um, you know, is he on tier 3? What makes him tier 3 and D'Lo? Well, D'Lo probably defense. That tier 4 and 5 is very interesting to me. You know, tier 4 and 5 is just like I feel like they saying names, but they saying solid names though. I'm not gonna be mad at that. Chris Paul, OG, he definitely is. He's with his injuries and everything towards the end of the season, he's still a top point guard. I think he has the best assist to turnover ratio out of everybody on this list. So that maybe should have got him up there a little higher. However, I guess with the factor of injuries and stuff, that's why they put that in there. And he's a little older, I guess, so he can't do it for as many games as the guys on tier 3 and tier 2 and tier 1. Maybe. Jamal Murray, big dog, stepping up, NBA champion. Maxey, I like his game from Sixers. Of course, D'Lo. Westbrook's still a dog, no matter how you guys want to say it, how they want to diss him. Marcus Smart, though. Marcus Smart and Vanderbilt, or no, not Vanderbilt, Van Fleet. They could easily be on the bottom list. Who you put up from the bottom list, though? That bottom list is kind of shaky. Well, you got Cole Anthony. He's good, though. Kyle Lowry. I forget. I'm not sure who that guy is from Washington. I forget his name. Campaign. That's not Jalen Green, right? Who's the guy from the Rockets right there? Reggie Jackson? Is that Reggie Jackson? And who's the guy from the Spurs? And Denver? I know Colin Saxon, but these I know him. These two I'm not sure about. I don't know who the guy is from the Wizards. And I can't tell if that's Jalen Green or who that is. But anyway, are there some people left off this list by your thoughts? Who do you guys feel like is left off the list or who could have been swapped out? Let me know your thoughts on that too. That's kind of interesting. I don't know about that last 4 and 5 list, but 3 guys on there I don't really know. And I'm like thinking who are 3 guys that I know I could throw in there? 3 guards. List 3 guards right now, Bosco, that you think are top guards. Is Austin Reeves not on that list? Is he not at least a tier 5 guard with the contract he just got to? I think that kind of shows it. Austin Reeves could be a tier 5 guard. That's one person, easy. Who else? James Harden to make the list? He could have made a tier 5 guard for sure. Or are they going to classify him as a 2 guard? Who else? Clippers. Who are their guards? Jordan Poole could have made a fifth tier point guard. Jordan Poole could have. Who else? One thing I did see that was a good story. Something I heard. I'm happy to see that. Is that the fact that the boy Darren Collinson is not giving up. We've seen a lot of our greats or talented people from eras retire this year. Melo, somebody else just hung it up officially too. I forgot who it was. Somebody else just hung it up officially too. Melo did, but somebody else did too. Lou Williams just retired officially. Seen him coming from the beginning. Seen his whole career. He's out of here now. But they said Darren Collinson is he's working out for teams. He worked out for the Suns. So he's still trying to stay in the league. Hopefully he's able to make the team or a team. Hopefully Rondo's able to get back into the league or play on a team because he's a guard that still can do something, man. Lakers, y'all got enough guards, but like Rondo really was he was a key element to that win, that championship win in the bubble, man. He really was. He really was a big part of that win, that team right there. Shout out to everybody in the stream. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. We got 13 likes on Bosco Mitchell. Let me see how many likes is on the other one. Yeah, but to see Darren Fox still out here trying to ball, you know what I mean? I like that. So 24 Black says the Sixes, PG6 for Clippers. I mean, I guess they're gonna have PG at a 2 guard also. Brunson carried the Knicks. He should be higher. Okay. Mr. I'm fine in the West. Yeah, I feel you. John Morant, I mean, his is off of hype. He does have a game. He is a talent. He's good. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying he's not good at all. He's definitely a super on the way being a superstar. I guess, you know. Um, you know, it's kind of see I could float from topic to topic. Cause yeah, so Darren Fox still hooping, that's good to see. John Morant, that's kind of weird. You know, him being a tier 2 point guard makes sense only because of I mean, he's a talent, he's exciting, he's must see TV, you know. He's not a scrub at all when it comes to being the talent on the court. But PG6. Oh, I thought I put this picture in the Discord last time, but apparently there's a report going out that Jordan Brand sneakers, team athlete, the signature athlete sneakers have been out selling retros lately. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I think that's pretty dope. The Jason Tatum one, the Zion shoe, I guess the Zion 2 they were talking about specifically, and the Luca. Those shoes have been doing a little better than the retros that have been releasing lately. And that's dope to see. At one point, you never seen Jordan's basketball shoes or Jordan Brand overtake the retros. I don't know how accurate or how long that's for or been or what, what time frame, but as of now, that's the case. And to be honest with you, it kind of makes sense because those shoes, well, Zion's, you can find them all day at the outlets and in many colorways. But I mean, maybe it still sells at a higher clip in other places than Jordans. Maybe they're calculating, all the athletes who are buying the shoes. A lot of athletes are buying more basketball shoes for basketball than Jordans for basketball. Do they mean it in that element? There's different perspectives, I guess, to look at that. But the fact that the Tatum shoe, Luka's shoe, and Zion shoe is catapulting or leading the way for sales when it comes to them and Jordan retros, I just think that's a dope thing to see in basketball world. Hype is moving much different. Plus, the money's moving much different for a lot of people. So to see shoes, to see it kind of shift. Jordans are priced a little higher. You know what I mean? The Zion is what 120. Same thing with the Luka. Luka's 110 or 120, and the Jason Tatum's 120. All the Jordan shoes is one. Lowest is like 180 and up. Jordan 1's 180. Other things 200, 225, 210. It's a lot easier to get those basketball shoes, and I'm sure some people are wearing those basketball shoes for casual wear like I do, you know what I mean? And a couple of the Tatum colorways look pretty good. You could pass them off and wear them casually depending on how you rock them. Maybe the Zions too. I tried the Zions on. I love the way they feel on my foot. It felt great, like I would want to walk around in those as a casual shoe too. You know what I mean? Along with the hooping shoe. Lucas, maybe the colorway, you can probably swag it out a little bit if you wanted to. I like the Luka 2s though. I like the way that shoe's looking by the pictures. The image, some pictures make it look nice, but some images I'm seeing is making it look a little bulky. Somebody in the Discord, I rocks my Discord, man. Somebody in the Discord, I think posted a pair of them. He just picked them up today. Because I guess they had a doctor for Nike saying we're on live a while ago, and he mentioned and I get shot on that happened. So he up a little bit. Oh, it's taking a little bit of time to load. Okay, we're having a little signal issue. It's gonna come right back. It's gonna bounce right back. Shout out to everybody here chilling out. I appreciate that. Let me see where we are with the likes right now. Every 10 likes, we're gonna take another shot, celebrating the interaction and just the support, man. I appreciate y'all. Zion 3. That's another thing we're gonna get into a little bit later. The Zion 3 It's definitely out here. Uh, yeah. So where we at with it? So these are Jason Tatum one colorways, but I was coming to talk about the Luca. Yeah, somebody posted in my Discord that he just received his pair of the Luca one. This is the kicks of the day. Shout, what are you copping? There's a section here you can post up the things that you're buying when you're out there in the stores, things you're picking up. If you want to share with the group, you know what I mean? Feel free in the Discord. Somebody was able to scoop up the let me put that reaction back up there. Somebody was able to scoop up the Luca one, Luca 2 in that colorway that glows in the dark. Very nice shoe. Luca 2, this colorway is not bad. That like also light blue one is pretty dope too. I like what they're doing with the Luca 2. That purple colorway, not so sure about, you know. And I gotta ask this guy. Let me see. Is the shoe bulky? How can I do this to make sure we right? I'll probably get too close to the camera then. Let me hit him up on the Discord right now. Like, is this shoe bulky? Let's see. Maybe he's up. That motorcycle sounded like it was farting down the road. Like that thing sounded terrible. That thing sounded terrible. But yeah, the Luca 2s is not looking bad, man. The look of the shoe, the cut of the shoe looks like it could be a comfortable low cut shoe that you might want to wear with some tech fleece or something like that, you know? Definitely a shoe you can wear for casual wear, which is always a good thing. Which is always a good thing, you know? Casual wear. Basketball shoe that you can wear as casual wear is a double edged, not a double edged sword, but it's two birds in one stone. And I feel like that's creativity for a basketball shoe. I think we're moving so far down the road now where it's more acceptable for basketball shoes to be worn as casual shoes. But for a long time, that was looked upon as a no-no in a sense. Wearing basketball shoes as casual wear. People used to clown out a lot. I remember when people would say, nobody's ever wearing basketball shoes to the club. Nobody's ever wearing Jordans to the club. I remember at one point people saying that stuff. Barclays to the club, you know, Air Force Ones to the club, because believe it or not, Air Force Ones are basketball shoes that became lifestyle shoes. So people wearing basketball shoes for casual wear all the time because of Air Force One. I just thought I'd say that too. But you know, now it's a little bit more accepted for shoes to be worn as casual shoes. And I'm not at all saying I started it at all. Cause I just feel like my generation, my genre, my era might have been a part of the crowd that started it. Cause I mean, I know me and my people were doing it. And I know as I see YouTube and just sneakers and people, collectives in general, people around my age or a little older, a little younger, they've been wearing shoes. They wear basketball shoes for casual wear. So I know it wasn't the only one. You know, Grant Hills is one of those good shoes that cross over from a basketball shoe to a hooping shoe when it comes to his first or his second silhouette. You know, a lot of people wear those for casual and for hooping. Of course, Jordans are, you know, without being said, but I think Grant Hill's shoes like that might have been a little before people were wearing Jordans for casual wear, but I could be wrong. I think that at that time, a lot of people were wearing their Jordans to hoop in. A lot of people were wearing their Jordans to actually hoop in when Grant Hills was coming out. You know, people weren't wearing their Jordans to really walk around in. Your 11s, not so much. Maybe special occasions, but not as current as it is now. Which I do like to see the development and just the evolving of shoes. So now the people making these basketball shoes are looking for that element of being able to wear it besides just the court. You know what I mean? Being able to wear it in multi situations to make the shoe worth it, really. You know, you can wear it when you're training, you can wear it when you're hooping, you can wear it when you're taking a walk to the store, walking your dog, gonna run to the mall real quick, you know, run errands. Like you could definitely wear those shoes in different scenarios and they don't look crazy. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, that's the dope element of shoes and them resetting to where now you can wear them or not resetting, but you know, their focus is casual and hooping, not just performance, you know. I mean, of course, there are a few shoes out on the market who are heavily focused on performance only, and those shoes stand out, like the Zoom GT Cut, the high top. That shoe definitely is something made for basketball only. The GT Cut 2, that's a shoe made for basketball only, but I mean, I can see myself rocking that as a casual shoe as I walk around. I don't know. I like the feel of a snug shoe on my foot. I mean, I hoop so much, so you get used to that feeling when you're walking around. Especially even if like for what I do, going to multiple stores, trying to get to multiple stores in the most amount of stores in the least amount of time or whatever. You got to move quickly. You got to make some cuts. Sometimes I catch myself doing euros through the aisles because I'm like, oh, gotta go here. Don't I did. I'll be feeling like I'm still about to play squeaking all on the court. Like, man, I'm about to go drop 30 on somebody's head right now. Right now. That's the one thing about wearing basketball shoes for casual wear, because sometimes you can get flashbacks. If you're walking and you hear a skate, skate, oh shit, where we at? No, nigga, we're not at the court. We're just walking in Ralph's. Because the Ralph store, they floors be squeaky sometime. And a lot of my shoes, like a lot of people, if you don't wear your shoes a lot or you take care of your shoes, they have the grip, the original grip still. So if the floor is clean, you're gonna be hearing the skeets on the ground. You know what I mean? Like, hey, it's just the Hooper's dream right there. That's Hooper's language right there. If you don't know about that, then you don't know about hooping. You know, big shout out to everybody here in the stream. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. That really helps out. I'm gonna take a courtesy one just because I want to. Shout out to everybody here. Every 10 likes the stream gets, we're gonna take a shot together, or I'm gonna take a shot. We're not there right now. I think we at I took my first shot. We have 14 likes on this channel and like 3 likes on Bobby Thrift. Most people are watching from Bosco Mitchell, which I appreciate y'all. And if there's anybody watching on Twitch, because I'm streaming on Twitch right now too, big shout out to you, of course. I've had a couple viewers watch from Twitch. Shout out to y'all. We growing on that thing too. You know what I mean? Slowly but surely. But yeah, once you hear that little grip, it's like, wait, we about to go drop 30. Like, no, we got to chill out. It's not the court. This is just the market, my nigga. It's just the market. You know what I mean? I think that happens all the time for me. So yeah, man, we bouncing topics. Shoes that can be dubbed as casual wear is a dope thing. And it's dope to see the designers for these shoes kind of aiming towards that. In my sense, they're aiming towards that. What they did with the Kyrie sneaker, bro, not even a biased thing. This is not the Lobos talking or nothing. That shoe was a perfect silhouette. Like, those shoes were perfect for what they were good for. On the court, off the court. Then he had multiple. I'm not gonna go down that whole little path, but what he did with the shoes and Nike, what they did, it's up there. It's passing a lot of people's designs and collabs and stuff. Like, let me know who else, bro. Like, okay, LeBron is there. Of course, we gotta give a shout out to LeBron with the LeBron watch and all that stuff with Nike. He's got to be number 2, bro. I could be in a prisoner of the moment. You guys are chat. That's why you guys are here, to refresh me or bring me back to reality, because you guys might have something else pop up in your brain than I do. But who done it better with the collabs and sneakers with Kyrie and Nike than that? Who done it better? The only person trying to do it like that, well, LeBron is there with that, but not. I don't think he's like. It's like 1A, 1B, or 1 and 2, and Kyrie's number 1 and LeBron's number 2. And then now, in the new way we got coming on, the next person is LaMelo. Him and Puma, what they're doing with the NBO 1 and 2 is right up the alley of what Kyrie and Nike did. And Kyrie and Nike is done data. That's finito. So now LaMelo has the best opportunity to become the new sneaker king right now. He has the opportunity to be the best, most hype, anticipated sneakers of all players in the league, which is definitely something that to be proud of. Kyrie and Ben and Nike, they had that going for a while. LeBron's was cool, but like I spoke on earlier, LeBron's had a lot of dead silhouettes. And to me, being honest, Kyrie's only had one dead silhouette that he like approved of. Because I even like the infinities, but out of all the ones that he liked from 1 to 8 or 1 to 9, however you consider it, the weakest one for me is the 2. I'm not really a fan of the 2, but everything else was a knockout the park. And Melo's kind of doing that too. LeBron had it going and lost it for a long time, slightly brought it back, then lost it some more, and now he bringing it back with the 20s and next gen. So yeah, it's crazy to see what's going to happen next. Who's going to be the next person to take that slot for the best on court and off court shoe? Who's going to take that lane of Kyrie? They're trying to make Ja it, but it ain't it right now. I don't think so. Me personally, I don't think so. Oh, Brian, what's good? My Twitch name is King Wizard. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. It is. Oh, Oh, my Twitch name is Bosco, B0SSCO. B0SSCO. That's my Twitch name. But yeah, I appreciate that, Brian. Good looking out. So, like I said, I like to dibble and dabble, bro. We go back and forth for different topics as it comes to my brain, in the forefront of what I'm thinking about right now. This next story is in my title. I don't know if anybody has seen what's happening with Jalen Green. Shout out to everybody hitting the likes. We up to 15 now, almost there. I'm about to take my courtesy shot anyway, just because we here and I rock with y'all. And you guys are here chilling out with me, so we doing it just based on that. I appreciate you guys watching, and hit the like button and subscribe and all that other good stuff. That Lobos juice. Whew, warming me up. Pause. Warming me up though, for real. That shit ain't no joke. We not going out like that tonight, but we gonna take some shots, bro. After the last stream when I was drinking, that shit crept up on me. It crept up on me something crazy. I was good. I was up for a little while after that, but when I got off the stream, I was like loaded. I was officially buzzed or drunk, chilling in my spot. I'm sort of a lightweight. I don't drink all the time. I do a lot more smoking than drinking. So it don't take a lot for me to get where I gotta get to. You know what I mean? That's why when I was at Drum's party, I threw up the way I did. I went to Drum's party a little while ago. Was it last year? Must have been last year. Wasn't this year yet. But yeah, man, just drinking some Henny. He kept, every time he passed by me, he kept pouring more stuff in my drink. Next thing I know, I'm like, wait, hold up. I'm like, just wait, hold up. When you take that pause, and then you look around, and then it just hits you. So, oh shit, let me go sit down. I went and sat down. I was chilling, and next thing I know, I just threw up all on myself, all on my lap and everything, bro. At somebody else's party, they had to carry me out, like help me out. My girl came pick me up. Drum and the other homie helped me to the car. I remember taking that drunk walk to the car, like, you just, I'll see you later, I remember that. That's why I don't drink a lot like that. That's why, me saying $5 shots and like somebody else, like, that's not a big thing. I drink all the time, but I'm not a drinker. So for me to drink on stream and give you a different element, that's just what it's about, really, I guess. You know what I mean? But so yeah, man, we got a lot of wild stuff going on, man. Jalen Green out here acting crazy. Oh, you didn't know it was that bad? Oh yeah, I got yeah, bro. I threw up on myself. I was inside the crib. I threw up on myself. Luckily, I'm a smart drunk. I made sure to keep it all on me. I didn't like let it get on the couch and everything. I kept it like in my shirt. Went and wiped it off. Girl came. When she told me she was there, I was like, okay, gotta go. But I couldn't walk. It was a long walk from where we're at to the front gate. So yeah, I had to be helped there, bro. And it's funny because I seen a lot of people there that I seen throughout in the streets when I make my moves and stuff like that. So everybody saw me get carried out. I thought that was kind of funny, but it is what it is, and made a couple jokes with some people when I see them afterwards. But yeah, bro, it got that bad. It got that bad, Banks. Partying with them, they was doing their thing. They had all kinds of alcohol there, And I started off drinking. I finished drinking the Hennessy bottle, but I started off with another drink, and I think that might have been it too. I forgot which drink it was. It was another. Oh, it was like the gin. I think it was dark gin though. That's the thing, right? There's dark gin and light gin. I forgot the name of it. It's like this little green bottle with a red dot on it. I had some of that first, which I never really liked that brand. I remember seeing it before. I tried it. I was drinking some just because it was at the table I was at, and I was like, okay, boom. And then I saw Drum. He's like, oh yeah, I got the Henny. It's because he had a Henny bottle just for me, because I guess I was the only person gonna really drink Henny, me and this other person. So once because he was hosting a party, so once he came around, I was like, oh yeah. He's like, oh yeah, I got the Hindi bottle for you. Boom, boom, boom. And he went and got it. And that was like the beginning of the end, man. Yeah, I didn't eat before. I ate like there. They had a whole like street taco vendor there and some I think something else there too. So I ate when I got there and then drunk. So yeah, maybe if I'd have eaten before I got there, maybe game prepped a little more, I would have been good. But I was just chilling, man. I was in a good element, you know. They had the music playing loud. It was a lot of good visuals there, man. Like I said, some of the people I seen, they work in the stores. I just seen different people I seen out there in the streets. So it was just a cool little vibe. And I'm just drinking this drink like soda, but it wasn't soda. It wasn't soda. Yeah, and mixing liquors. Mixing liquors is never really good. You know what I mean? Isn't it like beer before liquor or wine before beer? You're in the clear, and liquor before beer. No, liquor before beer. You're in the clear. Wine before liquor. You're in the clear. Or no, wine before liquor. You get sicker quicker. Wine before liquor. You get sicker quicker. So you would do the regular drink first, and then the wine or something afterwards, right? I think that's what they say. Yeah. Wine before liquor, you get sicker quicker. And then I forgot the other element of saying that if that shit even really matters anymore. You know what the saying is. But yeah, let me go to this too. I mean, we can keep talking about whatever, but I'm gonna continue to flow over here. Did y'all see what Jalen Green did? Did anybody see what Jalen Green did? Did anybody see what Jalen Green did? Jalen Green and the other dude, actually, both young stars did this. They were doing this together. I cannot believe what I saw, bro. I was really surprised. Yeah, Josh Christopher and Jalen Green. Anybody here? Anybody here? If you didn't hear, let's go ahead and pull it up, bro. I'm flabbergasted that you even play like this. Now, coming up, hooping, playing, you know, having teammates, some of the guys out there make funny jokes, play around, joke around, do some crazy shit. Not like this ever, though. Not like this ever. I've never joked with my friend like this ever, playing about nothing ever in my life. Never. I don't understand how they're even joking like this. Maybe they were just doing this to like, why were they doing this? I think there's some value to the video. I just I just thought it was interesting. I hope I don't get in trouble for showing this. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm gonna let you know right now. Can y'all see this post? Now, bro, I don't know what the fuck to think about. Why is Jalen Green acting like this with Josh Christopher? In front of their friends and stuff. Like, what is this? What is this? Now, bro, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the hell that is either. Do y'all play like that with y'all friends? Now he got boosties. You see, he be dunking on this. You see, he got boosties. They got hops, they got game, and there's no judgment. You do what you do. But they did this in front of everybody, in front of their friends, and he screamed like he was really. Why he slow pumped to the? Come on, bro. I can't believe it, bro. I can't. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Maybe that's his way. I mean, like I said, man, you do what you do. I just thought that was weird. You know, I was looking on Twitter before I came online because I wanted to add a couple more things, see if I saw anything that I wanted to talk about that I forgot. and I seen Jalen Green was trending, and I'm like, okay, I know there's a lot of talk right now about the Houston Rockets and what they about to get and who's gonna sign there and everything, but I saw that, I was like, whoa, like I thought that was just like I said, you do what you do, how you want to live your life. That is fine. I just think that is like a little rude and kind of shocking to do like that in front of everybody else, and then for Christopher to like moan like that and act like, oh man, I don't know, bro. One person you say something about it, it's like, oh, I mean, he paints his nail and stuff. I guess, you know, and he wears that number too. And he rocks my boy's shoes all the time, him and Jalen Green. They look up to him, you know? So that's cool, man. I mean, I'm like, wow, I was just surprised at that. Just kind of surprised. Maybe that's what it is, and that's what wants him out and shout out to him. Whoa. Whoa. And people. How do you they with your friend like that? I mean, like this. Woo. Crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna get off that because I just thought that was a little strange or risky. Y'all can have that. Y'all can do with that what y'all like. I'm finito with that. Um, but yeah, I thought that was kind of strange, man. Younger guys doing what they're doing in a league like that. Sorry for the signal. Hit the like button if you haven't done so already. Signal's kind of wild right now. That should go in and out though. Pause. Yeah, that was just a lot. Just a lot of teammate exercises or team expression. You just need to do it in a different way. Not like that, maybe not in the public eye. Maybe keep it to yourself. You know what I mean? But maybe you don't want to keep it to yourself. Maybe you do what you do. So then, let's see. Another news that we heard. Some more free agency news that I heard. But this right here, you guys can help me out with a little bit more because this just came out like 5 hours ago. So I don't know if this is still in the rumor aspect or if this is some actual stuff that happened with the trades or free agency. But apparently, Pascal Siakam is on the move, or is on either he was or on the move. I don't know. If you guys have heard more about this, let me know. Working out something for him to go to Golden State. Golden State. I just seen before I saw this here. I seen a post somewhere on one of the IG stories saying that the Golden State Warriors is they might be the smallest team in the league. The tallest player is 6'9". You know what I'm saying? So hearing something like that, that makes sense for this trade. Wait, hold on. The Toronto Raptors are finalizing a sign and trade deal. JALEN, Golden State Warrior, Kaminga. Oh, I didn't notice that part. Is this real? Is this real? This. You know what? I was looking for trending things, and Pascal Siakam was trending. So I went and followed it up, and I grabbed this and posted it without fully looking at it. I saw Jonathan Kaminga and stopped reading. I don't know if this is true. Have y'all heard of this? For Klay Thompson too? Yeah, and the Lakers but one big like why? I was just talking about him in the last stream. How maybe now Mo Bamba can get some into the groove, and they waived him. Mo Bamba gone. What's up with that? I don't understand that. And if this is true here, they really ran off of Klay. That's can't this can't be. It was posted 5 hours ago. Don't know how for certain this is. But all of that for Pascal, I don't know if you give up Klay. This has to be fake, bro. But it was trending on Twitter though. So that's why I'm like, well, it was trending on Twitter. So what they trending a fake tweet, like a fake thing? Like I mean, I'm sure they probably fake stuff all the time, but are we serious? Did anybody else hear about this? because that is wow. I'm even more surprised now because if they let Klay Thompson go, but kept Draymond, that must mean they really feel like oh boy is like, you know, not it. That Klay Thompson is washed or something. To trade Klay Thompson or Pascal, it's not done. They're saying they're trying to finalize it, so it's not official like a tissue with a referee with a whistle. I don't believe it either, Banks. That seems too crazy. Eric, what it do? I don't think so either, right? Right? But why was Pascal trending though? Maybe because these are just talks and because his name is in this talk right here. That's why he's trending like that. But I feel like they're losing a lot doing that if they did that trade. That's what makes it seem like it's not true. That's what makes it seem like it's not true. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, man. Sports trending number 3 on my Twitter right now is Pascal Siakam. Let me go to my Twitter right now and show you guys. That's crazy though. Grizz on Grind, what's good, my guy? How you doing this evening? Shout out to y'all. Thank you for joining the stream. Late night stream for sure. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. We have 15 over here. 5 more likes. We taking another shot together. You know what I mean? Um, okay, so let me bring this up really quick for the trending. A lot of things happening today, Grizz. Free agency talk, all kinds of stuff, bro. Okay, I feel you. Mark Harsher win. Yep, yep. Oh, the off-white snakeskin joints. Uh, Xavier, I would, but that one's my personal pair. That colorway and the other one that I did a review on, those colorways aren't out yet. That's why you haven't seen them. I think the colorway you're talking about, I just seen that they were released in Adidas Asia or China. But yeah, that's my personal size. So I couldn't. If I get my hands on more of those, I'll definitely include some giveaways for them or let you know about it for sure. For sure. Uh There are those clickbait sites now. Yeah, a lot of clickbait sites. A lot of people put that stuff out there to try to get the clicks. That's for damn sure. So you can't trust it. That's the thing. Like I seen that. All I saw was Pascal to the Warriors, and I said, let me post this and talk about it. I think I seen Kalaminga and left it at that. Didn't think about. I didn't even because I would never imagine they would give up Klay Thompson for a Pascal Siakam. And shout out to Pascal because he definitely has improved over the years. I was watching myself. I watched those Ballless Life and I watched the Rico Hines runs at UCLA, and I seen him and Thomas Bryant in there every day. Like the last 2 summers, especially the summer before last, those guys was in the gym every day, whether other NBA players was in there or not. They were there working out after everybody left. They got there a little before everybody came. So Thomas Bryant and Pascal worked out with Rico Hines and really improved their game tremendously to where Pascal that next season had got the most improved player award. And then Thomas Bryant just came out of nowhere, really hitting mid ranges and threes and having a notice for himself to where he got picked up by the Lakers. That's why they scooped him up because of his improvement from when he played over there in Washington. So I've seen them dudes put the work in over there at UCLA gym. So I like Pascal Siakam's game. The fact that he knows to put in the work. He comes out to Cali to put in the work. He works out with Rico Hines. That's a legendary place to hoop for all hoopers. So I seen his improvement, but I just didn't think, no, bro. Like he's not Klay Thompson numbers type. Like what do you talk about, man? Let's see if it shows up again. Let's see if I go to latest. Yeah, latest, right? Uh, what is it? Oh, that's a different language. Oh, they're saying how he's um okay, so oh man. These tweets I have you these tweets will have you confused. But I guess a lot of people are just saying how he's one of the better free agents still out there. I guess that's what it is. I guess that's why he's trending because everybody's saying he's better than a lot of players that's still available or something like that. I don't know. I have no idea, but yeah. So he must be the most talked about guy right now, and everybody's trying to scoop him up. Yeah, so he's just heating up. Okay, so just a lot of teams have interest in him. He's one of the full last chips to fall, as far as last big chip to fall, one of the bigger names. Um, yeah, because I mean they lost Van Fleet, which means they're blowing up their core pretty much. So Van Fleet's gone or getting out of there. So it makes sense that they get rid of him too. And there is an interest for him because he did win most improved player. He did recently make an all-star team. So people feel like there's some value for him. And maybe there is some value for him, especially, you know what I'm saying, in another type of system. Maybe that he is more valued that way. I could see that being the case. I could see that being the case. Follow me on Twitter if you want to, Mitchell underscore Bosco. I don't really post a lot there. I'm kind of just there posting like what I'm gonna post in my Discord. You know what I mean? Things I'm gonna talk about there. Um, they got these shorts at Burlington, man. These NBA brand shorts. That's not Mitchell and Ness, but this short looks dope. It has some good quality on it. It was like 24.99, I think, or 12.99. I don't remember. Oh, it was 12.99, and they retail for 40 normally, but they were NBA branded, not Mitchell and Ness. I showed him my video and I didn't scoop him. I was like iffy on him, like So I left them. Came back the next day, all three of them were gone. Somebody saw the value in them. Somebody else saw the value in them and scooped them up. You snooze, you lose. You snooze, you lose. Like if you don't know about it, maybe well shit. I know these will go. But for me, once again, I'm just being super picky. I'm not trying to hold on to stuff forever. That's not my thing. Nobody's thing is to hold on to things forever. I get that, but nah, bro, we're not trying to do it, bro. I went out today. I hit up like I hit up three stores, something light. I hit up three stores today, but everything was only for one platform. We're not playing no games. It's like you can double with one platform where you can maybe get sales every day. More than likely, people who do it right way, you can get sales almost every day if you have enough things listed. They say if you have about 100 to 125 listed items listed, you could average at least a sell a day. And, that could be true, could not be true, depending on what you have, you know. But when it comes to could be consistent. It could be a day or two every day. Something sells, like something could sell every day, once or twice or whatever. Or you can kind of like guarantee a payment cycle within 2 weeks, like you would a regular job. You know what I mean? I like that aspect more than the, hopefully something sells today type of thing. Even though you're still on that hope something sells today thing on the other platform, but you don't see it the same way. You know, the one thing about eBay and Macari are great because you can post something and people have the options to negotiate with you and you can still get a sale. When you post on the fight clubs and goats and stuff like that, there's no negotiation. So you could be $5 away from somebody's willing to pay price, but you would never know it because they can't offer it to you. You know what I mean? Like you might have an offer on StockX for like 230, and somebody might only have 225, and they would tell you like, "Oh, I got 225. You want it right now?" But and you probably would take that 225, but you guys have no way to make that happen or connection. So therefore, it's just a sale that doesn't happen. So I guess at that point, you can't worry about what's not happening, right? But like at the same time, it's like, damn, I want all these sales. That's the one thing, man. I see myself trying to lower prices on stuff just to get things sold, but I'm like, how much am I potentially missing out just to try to get things sold for one? And then it's that thing of like, well, if I sell this thing for $5, I can sell it for 20 and somebody else sold it for 30 and I'm be pissed. But it's like you can't worry about that other stuff. You can only worry about what affects you directly. But it's still that feeling of like, damn, I missed out $50. Damn, I missed out $20 because I was trying to not have patience, or I got tired of patience, or my patience ran out. You know what I mean? So with the one platform, Amazon, you can just post it up there, leave your price. You can switch your prices around, but You don't get notifications when somebody. Well, yeah, you do get notifications when somebody undercuts you. You definitely do. You definitely do. All these things are fun. It's a cat and mouse game. However you play it, you know, however you can maneuver the V to make it happen for you. Yeah, so Pascal Siakam, probably not the case. That maybe that was something that somebody's working on. Maybe it's a proposed trade. But I think Golden State would be bananas, would be crazy, would be smoking rocks to trade any type of trade that has Pascal Siakam for Klay Thompson in any way. The only way I can see that happening is because I'm hearing so much about the new uh, the CBA and the new balance for all the teams and stuff like that, and people have to lose a lot of players because they can't afford them. So that would make sense in that aspect. Like maybe there would be too much over the cap, and a trade like that, getting Siakam for Clay, would make their books right. Which I'm hearing a lot of teams will have to make those type of cuts even more so than they had to do in past years because of the cap. That's why not Kamingla. What's the boy name? He right here. That's why this guy, DiVincenzo, he's on another team now. He was eligible for 50 million. It's crazy. Like on Gil's podcast, and just I think other NBA players might have said this before. I'm pretty sure NFL players went through the same thing, but there was a thing that they would do where, like, if you were under the Austin Reeves effect, I'm not sure if this is the same thing with him. Like when you're, what's the word I'm looking for? Evaluated at a lower price point, but you succeed that evaluation. Most of the time, they would try to hold you back so you couldn't make that extra money. And I'm sure that still happens in certain levels, maybe not for your first contracts, you know what I mean? But like when it comes to incentives and bonus, that stuff does come into play. But he might have been a player, DiVincenzo, that outplayed what they could afford to pay him. And at the end of the day, they're in the business, in the league, to make money too. Of course, they want to play, but they're in the league to make money. And you don't know if that money's ever going to be there again, so you can't pass up on these opportunities, Um, but yeah, for him to get 50 million, there's no way that Golden State could have kept him too, with re-signing whoever they had, with re-signing Draymond and whatever else moves they're trying to make. So that right there is interesting how they do that when you're outplaying your contract. They try to suppress you, but I guess you can't really do that now because you need to find a way to get them off the books so you can have money to stay up under the cap, so you can continue to make that capital that you originally wanted to make. Aaron Gordon to the Suns, I think, is a pretty big help for them. He still got, I guess, a lot in the tank. When he was playing for the Clippers, he still was doing his thing. He was definitely holding down the fort and playing well when he got in the game. He wasn't coming in stinking it up or nothing like that. I wonder what's the real meaning behind him leaving. Was it more of a money thing? Was it to win a ring thing? Because I mean, Phoenix definitely has a better chance of winning a ring out of them and the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? So it might have been a ring thing. Maybe it was a personnel thing. Who knows? They got the Bones Highland guy who's probably going to get more playing time for the Clippers next season. That might have chopped into some of Eric Gordon's playing time next season. All these little elements. Matt Strus to the Cavs. Lot of little moves, man. Westbrook staying for the Clippers. I'm happy about that. We talked about that last time too, seeing Westbrook stay in the Clippers uniform. He's staying home. The Clippers like him. It's working out for him. He can still be Russ over there because the two guys he goes to play with are hardly ever there. They're always injured. So this could be like Russ' team low-key. He could have his own team in LA, basically. With Kawhi playing 14 games a season and Paul George playing 25 games a season. That's all Westbrook right there, the rest of them games. You know what I mean? Once again, Jerry West is the man for that. You guys are always hurt, man. Can't play half the season. Fat Boy Kicks, man. What's good with you, bro? How you doing? Yeah, that's kind of crazy though. Jerry West was the man for saying that. Jordan Clarkson re-signing with the Jazz, of course. I mean, nobody expected him to leave. I think he's found a home. They love him out there. To think that he was a Laker too. They had a lot of talent. Lonzo Ball 260, bro. 5-year design max contract extension worth up to $260 million, bro. That's crazy. 260 for 5 years, bro. I'm like, that's a lot of money, man. That's crazy, bro. Sabonis got 217. Oh yeah. My goodness, bro. The money is bananas. It's crazy. You got a lot of it out there, bro. For real. I did just start a new channel on my Discord, which I'm trying to figure out how to run it live in 4K. If you Okay, let me back out. Hold up. Let me get out of here because hold up. Let me get out of here because hold up. No. Okay. There's a part on the Discord where I guess you could do video and chat. And if I had the Discord open and people came into the Discord and was live, I could bring y'all on here and we could chop it up like that too. But I'm gonna do that another time. I just opened the video chat over there for that purpose to do some stuff like that in the near future. But yeah, the Discord is on point already the way it is now. But I just thought about that too because that is a good part of a Discord to have a video part as well. Drum in the building. What's good with you, bro? How you doing this evening? Happy 4th of July, even though that's not 4th yet, but it's almost there. You know what I mean? Is that Rico Hines that went to Crenshaw High? Absolutely. Went to Crenshaw High. I believe he went to UCLA for some years too. And ever since he left the school, man, he been there every year in the men's gym, having them private runs that are not so private now, but private runs with all the top athletes, all the top NBA players, bro. I played up there some time. I never got on the main court. I think I played like 1 or 2 games on the main court out of all the times going there. And I played a game and a half a game. Half a game because we played the first game because not enough players were there. And I played on the other court. They see me there before, so they let me come and fill in the spot. So I came in there, played a game. Then the second game was about to start. They started the first possession. Then some of the main like NBA players or players came. I was like, okay, we got our squads now. So thank you guys. So that was it. But it's definitely crazy intense runs up there with really great talent. You know what I mean? UCLA runs shit, and shout out to Rico for that. Yeah. Like the mug shirt. Like that, like the mug shirt. We Gucci, how we been, man? Just rolling out, man. Just trying to grind as always, and I got him right here, bro. I got him right here, bro. I've been trying to link up with Drum. I got the text fleece like right up above these boxes. I got them, sir. I got them in plastics for you, so you know they're secure. It's here in the plastic, secure for you, my dude. I'll link up with you this week for real, for sure, to get it to you. Came across those text fleeces at the clearance center not too long ago. I've been meaning to give Drama's pair, but I just kind of been all over the place and not too much in LA, to be honest with you. Yeah, no, definitely though. I got you. That was like a McLaren right there. Stephs, what it do, my guy? How you doing this evening? Yeah, today's video was kind of today's video on Bobby Thrift was a little iffy. There wasn't too many crazy finds, I think it was just because I went a little later in the day, maybe when I went. Plus, it's a pro and con. Like sometimes they tell you you can go to a store every day, but sometimes you go to a store every day, you might not find things. To me, I feel like it's more off of a what's the word? When I go there anticipating thinking for sure something's gonna be there, it's never there. When I go to new spots and just go to different spots, I come up, But if I say I'm gonna go there every day and go there every day and see what's up, it gets real shaky. Or maybe it's just my patience that winds down a little bit more. I don't know. But when I go to new locations is when I just kind of keep finding things. I can come back to my location the next day or day after and continue the trend, but it feels like if I go every day, it don't do what it's supposed to do unless I'm just going the wrong days back to back. Because I think, for example, when I went last time, it's around this week. It was around this holiday weekend, before holiday weekend plus summertime, so a lot more people's out and about. And then when you go later on in the day, things do disappear. But one thing about that is the fact that I'm able to. I always talk about that, having more than just a couple things to go after. So you know, but I have other things to go after than the normal stuff. But then when you're getting picky on that, like the last couple of trips I've been trying to make was really just for Amazon only. And that's when you really kind of cut yourself down, even though you might have other options. But when you're going just for one platform, and the way I'm going, which has to be brand new with tags and all that stuff, I can't do the shoes at Ross and Marshalls because they don't have the full boxes about the clothes. And then the clothes are kind of iffy, you know what I mean? But I do have to spread out and go to more stores. I kind of got a little comfortable. I'm not gonna lie, because I could go to 2 or 3 stores and continue to find stuff. But now I know. I mean, not that now I know, but I'm having the itch again to kind of veer out a little more. Um, because I have, for a few reasons. For one, I just feel I'm feeling the groove of moving back around to more stores. Going to 5, 6, 7 stores in a day. Like that was me at one point. 5 to 6 Rosses or Marshalls in a day was definitely the thing. I would pick a day and do mall stores, and then pick a day and do like those stores, and then kind of fell back from that because I have a few honey holes in the sense that always come through. But I feel like I said, it's about the energy, the timing, all that stuff for me. Of course, if you have insight, you don't need that because you have insight, it's there. But when I move around to multiple spots just randomly, then that's when I have a little bit more luck. But when it's like I'm gonna go there tomorrow, I'm gonna go there tomorrow, I'm gonna go there again, it just don't work out like that for me. It's kind of crazy. I don't know why that happens like that. Um, really, because I've been going to Marshalls a couple days. Maybe I looked in the wrong sections. The only thing I did see, I saw some Mitchell and Ness Dodger T-shirts, and I saw the Justin Turner baseball jersey, the stitched in one. I seen that, but he don't play for them no more. But I would assume that they are getting more stuff there at Marshalls because I've been hearing about it. I heard. I mean, I myself before have found Mitchell and Ness jerseys at Marshalls, but since this new wave of people new wave of people finding Mitchell and Ness, I haven't. And I'm starting to wonder if Mitchell and Ness is okay. Retrospective, you're out there, and you too, Drum. Today or yesterday, have you guys found still finding Mitchell and Ness? I really hope that shit not disappearing. I mean, retrospective found that jacket. Fire fine right there too. Fire fine right there too. Chilling, bro. Chilling, bro. Chilling. Oh yeah. Let's see, yeah, man. Okay, for sure, for sure. Yeah. So yeah, I like the fact that the croc prices have went down a little bit too at the Rosses. I mean, 16.99 is much better than what they used to be. At one point, they were like 24.99 or 32. I know Marshalls is still up there with the prices. Um, but I did find some black Crocs, the sandals Crocs for 16.99 at Marshalls today, in Glendale, and they had like a rank of like 892. So I for sure scooped as many as they had, which is only like 5 of them. But yeah, like it's definitely things to find in all the different places. It's just where you're looking, how patient. Marshalls for me seems so depressing sometimes because their clothes be just a bunch of nothing, bro. A lot of times their clothes be just a bunch of shit, like nothing that I want. You know what I mean? And that's one thing I hate, to go through a whole 2, 3 racks of clothes, like to sift into each one and not find one thing. I hate that. 3 more, really? Okay. A store that you've been to recently going around, or you went to another store and found it? Just curious. Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh, for sure, bro. For sure. For sure. I got you. I got you. I got you. No doubt, bro. If it wasn't the personals, you know, if it wasn't a person, I would definitely do that. But those are for your boys. So I'll make sure I hold on to them. I haven't actually wore that one yet, but I definitely let you know, bro. For real, for real. Supposed to be a shock drop on those ones. Somebody find one right there. I like that one. Shout out to everybody here in the stream. I appreciate you guys rocking out on this late night live stream on Sunday night, 4th of July weekend. We got 19 likes. If one more person can hit the like button, we're about to take a shot together. Every 10 likes, we taking shots. That's celebration. My thanks to y'all. We got the Lobos on deck. Actually, we had 19 here, and I know we got a few likes on the other channel, so that's 20 combined, even though I want to make it 10 each. But we're gonna do 20 combined just to make sure it's right. You know what I mean? Just to make sure we in. Oh, that's not the right one. Where we at with it? Where we at with it? Oh, somebody did it, man. Hey, shout out to whoever did that. I appreciate y'all because you hit the like button. We're gonna take another one, man. Cheers to anybody else out there in the streets, out there wherever you at watching the stream. And you missed it, Banks. I was telling the story about how I got carried out, bro. What month was that? That was last year, right? It wasn't in 2023 that happened, right? Cheers to all the pimps and players in the building. I respect each and every one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I respect each and every one of y'all. All of y'all is cool, got great energy. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. So, hey man, I got your shot right here. I can't take another one right now. I need some more likes to take another one because I'm already feeling this one. But you got it right here, bro. Because the rules was it was every 10 likes is a shot, or every like $5 donation, super chat or something was a shot. So those rules will always be there. I always have that on the ticker right here. You know what I mean? To remind that. But yeah, no doubt. Where'd he go? Xavier, I will be talking to my boy this week, and I will see. My thing is, I have to do my giveaways. I want to do them once we get to 30K. I'm gonna do the giveaway for the Gill Zero Resta mod. If you go to my review, I don't know if you've seen that review of the hibachi colorway. I have sizes available. If it's one of your sizes, leave your comment in that comment section, and I'm gonna pick a winner to give away. These ones right here are the it's like the hibachi colorway, and it's like the one that he hit 60 points. I got a few sizes in those. Oh, but wait, you wear my size. Those aren't size 14. Those are like 9, 10, 11, or 9, 10, and a 13 actually. But yeah, after I do that, I do plan on getting more Adidas to do some giveaways with as well too. That's down the road, but definitely. Yeah, no, every 10 likes is a shot, and then every 5 donated is a or $5 donated is a shot also. You got an 8.5? No, I got a 9 though. And to be honest with this shoe here, it's snug around the toe box. So if you need an 8.5, a 9 will work perfect. Like it's weird. It's weird. I'm a 13. The 13s fit just like super good, like super snug and good. But the 14 fits perfect. You might have you messed up, Rob. Yeah, every super chat or donation or whatever super chat. I think I have in the chat. It's a link to my Discord donation link or super chat or PayPal. I don't know. It's in a thing. But yeah, every $5 donation. I see. I'm over here getting flustered already because I'm just like hot and shit. This shit just kicking in. And these lights is bright as shit. Oh man, what the hell, bro? That's the whole bottom. I'm not gonna make it to the front. I'm not gonna be able to make it up in the morning, bro. Oh my goodness. That's wild. Bonanza pajamas, man. um, yeah. Yeah, that's wild. That's like the rest of my bottle. Yeah, so let me see. Where was he at? Damn, it's hot, bro. Hold up. Okay. Try and go through my Discord, make sure I show what I was trying to show. We got the free agency talk. Check out bossgoesgoodies.com if you haven't done so. We talked about the Jordan 6 Olympic compared to the Jordan 7 Olympic. If you guys are just joining, I'm gonna ask y'all the same question. Just because it's gonna, I'm not freestyling, but I'm freestyling. There's some other things I had, of course, in my brain that I can't think of right this second. So as I get, I do other things that are getting right back in my flow. But are you guys taking the Jordan 6 Olympic? We're doing patriotic themes, or the Jordan 7 Olympic. Both of them are dope shoes. I said earlier I'm more of a fan of the 6, but the 7 is definitely fire too. The details on that thing also is definitely fire. You know what I'm saying? Can never go wrong with these 7s. I mean, you can go wrong with certain 7s, but certain ones are just classic. And then of course the 6s is dope with the yellowing outsole to let you know we real about these, bro. Xavier go with the 6s also. Yeah. 6s get a lot more love than 7s, which is natural. It's understandable. I like the 7s too, man, but the 6s is definitely a better silhouette in my opinion. You know what I mean? In my opinion. I think 6s is definitely top 5 Jordan retros. And I think 7s might have to be like top 10, you know? Yeah, that's the other question. Good job. The other thought actually. Yeah, I mentioned this before to see what people thought about it. Some people did say they were interested, and there is enough time being up at the beginning of the month. So more than likely, I'm like 90% sure that I'm gonna do a raffle for the Jordan 1 blue toes, UNC toes. I'll make up a flyer and put out the information. The raffle I'm gonna let it be known this week though, because I want to give people enough time to get in there. I'm gonna this is like a bigger release that a lot of people are looking forward to. I was thinking about doing I honestly was thinking about doing $10 a slot for this raffle, but doing like 100 slots and like making it unlimited amounts of slots you can get, or do 20 and do like $20 a slot for $50. But with the economy getting how it is, everybody being a little more selective with their money, I understand that. You know what I mean? That's what makes me think about the $10 option. If I said 5, that was something else. $10 a ticket or $20 ticket. $10 a ticket is a little easier for people to take that chance on it. The raffle would end. The shoe releases on the 22nd. So the raffle would end on the 17th. So that's like a good 3 weeks for people to get in as many slots as they want to for the raffle. I would do it like that Monday night or that Tuesday. Monday night or that Tuesday night. You know what I mean? Give you guys enough opportunity. 2 to 3 weeks is enough time to get into the raffle and get as many slots as you want. I've seen people get 10 slots, 15 slots, 5 slots, 2 slots, and I've seen people win at all levels. I've seen people get 2 or 3 slots and win. I've seen people get 20 slots and not win at all. It really is the luck of the draw. It's all authentic through the will of names. But I also have this other will that I want to implement in the stream. But in order for me to do that, I need to have it in the stream so y'all can see what's up. Because we're not playing no games when it comes to this raffle stuff, these giveaways that I want to do. I'm gonna crack it all off after 30K, which is only 100 and something subscribers away. So subscribe if you haven't done so. I'm gonna actually show you guys what I'm trying to do and have in store just to give you guys the opportunity to see what's up. I'm gonna have to step away just to go to the kitchen to get it because it's on the table out there. But I think I might have showed it to y'all in a video actually. In one of my videos, when I went to my boy's spot, I came back with this thing that's gonna help out the raffles. For the most part, I'm gonna do a lot of raffles using Wheel of Names. But during the streams, I want to start doing giveaways within the stream. But hold on, let me show y'all this really quick. One second. Let me show y'all real quick. 1 second.
Hey, yo, bro, who y'all think got the best handles, yo?
Man, Kyrie off tops.
Hold on, better than Jamal Crawford?
What? Easy.
Yeah, that's a fact. Best handles in the league. Jamal Crawford better than Jamal Crawford? Yeah, easy. That's a facts plus tax. You know what I'm saying? Facts plus tax. Who's the best dribbler in the league right now? Kyrie off top. What? Better than Jamal Crawford? Easy. Or whatever he said. But what I went to go get, this is what I'm gonna add. Okay, yeah, because I don't need this right now. Raffles that I want to do during the stream. You know, uh, yeah, it would be based off of I don't know what based off, but like it'd be. I mean, because it's like either for members or for people who donate during the stream. I want to do something for that. You know, so like I don't know if it'll be like with per donation, you'll get like a raffle ticket because I have a bunch of raffle tickets, a bunch of these, and I'm gonna throw them in here, and we're gonna get you spinning, and then we're gonna stop it and open it up and reach in here, and pull out a name and be like, "You won," whatever it is. But that's what the whole participation of everybody being here, hitting the likes. If you do donate, you donate, whatever, just anything that you can make it interaction here so more people come in. So we can make this like a whole party. But I got the whole wheel, spin it like this. So we'll reach in there, take out a name, bow. You know what I mean? Trying to make these streams interesting, trying to make these things more better. You know, if you guys been here for a while, you know I had a different mic before and just a different setup. We put more into it just to make it more of a real feeling for you guys and myself too, because you know reality check sitting in. You know, just things have to get done still. You know, the YouTube platform is what I do, but it's got to be. I got to do more in what I'm doing. The numbers get crazy. I got to get more creative with the things. You know. And I just want to. I like that energy. I like that vibe. Kind of like the draft lottery. Maybe I'll get some ping pong balls in there too. We'll figure out a way to do that. You know, brainstorming ideas, seen some things before. Um, who's the girl boxing? What you mean? Six are better than seven. It's nicer on foot. That's a true statement. Oh, like the seven's better on foot, Grizz on ground. Okay. That's dope. Oh, I'm like, who's the girl boxing? I'm like, girl boxing? What you talking about? IG model that was boxing, one of the homies that was out there getting some boxing punches in. So I added the clip. Gotta show the good fitness technique. Absolutely. I was like, what? Oh, my Discord. I'm like, what? Who are we talking about? Chick boxing? Yeah. Actually, as a matter of fact, that's part of my rollout. Everything has a rollout now. You know what I'm saying? You do things to get anticipation for it, then you roll it out. You know, and on this, now that I have the mic, the mixer, I want to get people on here, people jumping in. It'll sound a lot better on my end and your guys' end as the viewers. And that was my main thing, worried about just how it came off and how it sounded. And sometimes I would sound like a robot or it just sounded funny with the echoes with my other mic. The other mic picked up so much background noise. This one doesn't do it so much. So it's just not a good presentation for me to y'all. And then also having guests like my homegirl in there. I want to get people on here. So by me showing that in the stream builds a little anticipation. So then when I put in the title, the girl from the intro, people will know what that is. You know what I mean? Little teaser here and there. Definitely trying to step up this content though here. You know, sneaker stuff and other stuff within that sneaker world just to make it entertaining for y'all. Now, I can't do what the Ace Boys do on their stream. If y'all watch the Ace Boys worldwide, that's what I would love my streams to be like. But I can't really do that. At least not right now. But you know, yeah, man. Just trying to add different visuals out there for you guys. Tomorrow morning, there will be a new video dropping in the morning, like in the AM. So if you guys have time at some point throughout the day, check it out. It will be a little bit longer than the ones I've been recently dropping, but you guys are used to me dropping the 15-20 minute videos, so that's nothing new. But I've been pumping out some shorter content a little bit just to continue to pump out content. You feel me? Damn, there's a skunk outside that just like let off some shit. I hate that when I have my windows open because it's hot. So, you know, but a skunk just sprayed outside right now, bro. Like, damn, that the skunk smell is strong, bro. That shit is strong. Big shout out to Ace Boy Pun, man. They do their thing on that show. Last Friday night was off the chain. They always do their thing, man. Yeah, I could bring those elements, but I at the same time I want to keep the peace too. But shout out to that because they be having it popping, boy. They be having it popping, literally. You know, things be going down on that channel. But yeah, a lot of things going on, man. A lot of things to look forward to. Let me see what else was here. Yeah, so get the wheel spinning. Get that going. In foot stores. Oh, so yeah, okay. Let's see. Let's get this time to load up real quick. Look at it. Sorry up on y'all. Okay. So yeah, I did go out today. I did hit up a few stores today. I almost forgot. I hit up a few stores today just to add on to the content that I already had. I went out on, I want to say Friday, or maybe it was yesterday. I don't know. I went out recently and I didn't see the Jordan 7s, which I was kind of surprised. I did today, but they weren't at as many stores as I thought they were going to be. A lot of places, that's a very common general GR shoe, that Jordan 7 infrared, but apparently not. So when I went out the day before yesterday, I didn't see them at all. So I didn't see him at all the day before yesterday. And yes, so I didn't see them. Oh shit. Oh shit. No. You know when you have a shoe for a long time? Oh no, say it ain't fucking so, bro. This is why you have to wear your shoes. Damn. These were made in 04. Damn. 04. Y'all gonna see this shit, bro. Damn, Gina. Look at the back of my 7. Is that gonna focus? Y'all see that? It's cracked. It's faded. Look at that. Like, hold on, other finger. It's like, bro. Oh no. Look at this. No, bro. Both of the back of my 7s are doing this too. From like just sitting in the fucking plastics and I mean, it doesn't get too hot in here, but it's happening on both of my shits. See that split and then that fade on that 7? Yeah. I didn't know, bro. That's the thing. Like, you get these shoes, you get the good shoes, the shoes you want, you keep them on ice. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone. I ain't gonna mess with it. I'm gonna leave it alone. But you know what I'm saying? You get the shoes you like, you hold them, you keep them on ice for years, you collect them. For them to just do that by themselves. Damn, bro. Yeah, good condition is just those little things happen. You know what I mean? Definitely take care of the shoes, but just sometimes they do things themselves. Like one thing I'm afraid of, because some years ago on my video, one of my friends, Connoisseur 1 Cent, came through and he he cleaned a lot. He deep cleaned a lot of my foam posits, and he broke down to me the importance of cleaning them every now and then, especially when you have them for a long time, because he said that I didn't really. Okay, because that wasn't a plastic I can't get out either. Here I go pulling out shoes. I always say I'm not going to do this, and I continue to do it. But one thing that my boy told me, he was like, yeah, every couple years when you have these foams, you got to clean them to keep the material still alive or moist. Because he was telling me, like, with these foam posits, right? He's like, if you let them sit for too long without like cleaning them or maintaining them, like this leather right here starts to like crack. I'm like, no, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I haven't seen it on any of my foam posits yet. But like my Supreme foam posits and stuff like that, man. Come on. That's why it's like I got to do a collection video and just get these things out of here. Cause I don't want to find a bunch of my shoes doing that. Cause I got old good shoes. They all just starting to fall apart on me. But yeah, they said right here, if you don't wash your foams enough, that material, that suede, can get bad and mess your thing up and all that stuff. So I don't know, man. Yeah, the midsole. Don't tell me about I don't even want to press on that midsole right now and this shit fall apart on the stream. I don't even want to do that. I don't even want to do that, bro. That would be terrible. Maybe it's COE at the end of the day though. Content over everything. So maybe that would have been some good content, maybe. COE in this thing, man. COE. Shout out to everybody here in the stream. 22 likes on the video. If you haven't done so already, do me the favor, hit the like button. That helps out a lot. We get 8 more likes. Something sounds like it's burning. Maybe it's just that skunk smell. We get 8 more likes on this video. We're taking another shot of the Lobos. Another shot of the Lobos tequila. Really good apple juice right here. Or what's a Sprite? That's a Sprite. That's not Lobos. I'm tripping. 5, and so we got 5 on Bobby Thrift, and we got 22 likes on this channel. So whatever one you're watching from, hit the like button. Let's run it up. Let's try and get that next mark of 30 likes. We'll take another shot. I'm gonna take me a little swig right now, just because, just a little something. You got your shot drum? Yep. You can take one right now just to take one. You know what I mean? We're going to hit this 30 benchmark, regardless if it's a combination of both or 30 just on Bosco Mitchell. We're going to get there. I don't see myself ending the stream anytime soon. I don't think so. I am smelling fire, or it's like the skunk mixed with like a chimney burning. But like, why would people be burning chimneys in the summertime? But you'd be surprised, man. This weather is crazy. It'd be hot as hell in the daytime, and then it cools down at night. It's kind of wild. It like really cools down at night. It's like crazy because we had some people come out here today. They're like, man, it's like 90 degrees out here. My girl's sister and her niece came through. It's like 90 something degrees out here. And then they got home like 30 minutes later. It was like 68 degrees. It was like 20, 30 something degrees colder out there in LA, only 20 minutes away. Like after leaving here 20 minutes ago, it's like, damn, much difference. You know, this valley weather is crazy. Taking an Uber to the house? For sure. Why not? You gonna take an Uber this late? You like the shirt? How'd I get this one? This was the Mugler H&M collab. I guess it just had a collab recently. And girl works for them, so when they do the collabs, they get the merchandise tee. I told her to get me one. They had one for what was the last collab they did? Some shit. But yeah, whenever they get collabs, I always try to get the little shirts just to add it in there, you know. Any little extra shirt, a little different, add to my streams, wear something different, you know what I mean? 3, 4, 5 midsoles crumble easily. I've heard about that too, Banks. I've heard about those silhouettes crumbling easily. Retro 813, what's good with you, bro? Welcome to the late night stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Hit that like button. We taking shots tonight. Shout to the Lobos for every 10 likes we get on the stream. If you're just joining, you want to take a shot with us when I do, stick around. It's a fiesta. It's a party on Sunday night. You know, that's just what we're doing. Yeah, I don't want to get. I'm trying to be disciplined and not pulling things out. You know what I mean? As far as like, shoot, oh, no, yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, so yeah, that crumbling stuff happens 10 years shoes and stuff like that. 10 years, 12 years, and I have a lot of the shoes that are 10 and 12 years old right now. You know, and I'm by me seeing that just on a Jordan 7, I'm a little fearful now on what else is to come. But I mean, I do take care of the shoes, but you know, we're gonna knock out this sneaker review. We're gonna knock out this sneaker collection video very, very soon. I have a setup, like, you know, I was going back and forth on how I wanted to present it, what the setup was gonna be, but I'm probably gonna do a setup pretty much just like this, talking into Mike with the shoe and just go through every single shoe. At one point, I was gonna have the shoes there and do all these other things, which I still might do at some point. But to get my collection in and to, because I want to move off of some of my shoes. I honestly want to move off of some of my shoes in my collection and chill out a little bit. You know, for instances like that, man. I mean, that sucks, bro. You get these shoes, and I mean, it was how long ago though? That shoe did come out a long time ago. They don't do that for like they don't do that for a minute. It's not like the shoes crumble right away. You know what I mean? I try. That's my lighter down here. Yeah, that's not cool. That is not the business. Let me see if I pull this up. What happens here? The crumbling shoes. So we had those. Went out to the stores today. Didn't see anything that really stood out too crazy. There are some new. I mean, this might not be a New Balance silhouette. The 1906. I don't know if this is a new one coming back or if this is an old one coming back or if it's a new silhouette. But they look like 2002 R's just with a little different design on the upper. Somebody invited me to play GTA 5, man. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me to play the GTA 5, man. I'll be wrecking shop on GTA 5, man. I played last night for a good amount of time. It's wrecking shop, bro. It's a fun game. I stand by that. I said it last time in one of my previous streams. GTA 5 is hands down one of the best games ever fucking made, bro. I'm sorry. That game been relevant for too long. Relevant and good for too long for it to not be that game, for it to not be the best game, like almost like ever. Like, I mean, of course, you got the nostalgic old games that we love that we say that's the best game ever. But as far as modern day and a game to have longevity and people playing it consistently from when it started to, you know, people, it's never really been a dry spell of GTA. I mean, for me, yes, I had to be disciplined and get off of it and do other shit in life and just get off the game. But as far as people playing it and the game being, oh wow, excuse me, y'all. People playing it and the game being relevant, that game is still relevant as it's ever been, bro. As it's ever been. You know. Shout out to everybody watching on Bobby Thrift or Bosco Mitchell or on Twitch, whatever platform you're watching me on. I do appreciate it. Hit the like button or leave a comment, however you can show your appreciation or support for the energy we got going on here. 1906 New Balances in a couple colorways, not too bad. This new Puma basketball sneaker, you guys might know better than me who this shoe belongs to, because this is somebody's signature shoe. I'm not sure who it is though. It does have 00 on the shoe, so I don't know if that is oh, it's not here. On the toe box is a 00, and then there's something here. I'm like, what player is that? I don't know if that's a new player or it says ODD or I don't know. I don't know. But I seen this promoted somewhere online, and I think it is a signature athlete sneaker. I just don't remember who it is though. So if you guys do know what I'm talking about, let me know. Oh yeah, Banks. We I got lucky. I forgot how, but I definitely got lucky on a personal lost and found. That one's gonna be one that stays with me. The Travis 6 gonna stay with me. My Supreme phone posit's gonna stay with me. Most of my phone posit's gonna stay with me. I have a lot that I'm willing to get part ways with. Some of the phone posits, not all of them. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're gonna run it through. I'm gonna go through all the sneakers in my collection, the ones that are in boxes, out of boxes, and then I'm about to move a lot of them. A lot of the shoes that's not in boxes, I'm gonna get rid of them, and some of the shoes that's in boxes, same thing. It's disappointing seeing the shoes here. Like it's a little frustrating and disappointing, the unorganization of the shoes. That's what I mean. Having like I got a lot of shoes and not enough shoe boxes. Like, you know, so I just got piles of shoes on top of each other in like my suitcase, like a couple like duffel bags, and then on the bottom of the closet. I don't like that. It's a nerve-wracking thing to see. And it takes time to cipher through all of that shit. It really, really does. Like I could just go right there and grab a pile of shoes and it'd be a bunch of shit right here. And I'm not saying that to try to brag. I'm just saying it's like a lot. It's just annoying. It's annoying. And it's like, cleaning the shoes and then finding a home for them. That's what it's about, man. Scoop PE, second pick this year. That's what it is. Okay, I thought it was something. I knew it was something that was about something. The 00, because he wears 00, and they were talking about him and Dame, because Dame wears 0, him wearing 00. How's that going to work? Yeah, this is Scoot's shoe. That's right. Good looking now. I appreciate that, Xavier. I seen that at Shoe Palace today. The Scoots are already in stores. Puma moves quickly, boy. They don't waste no time. Of course, we've seen the Jordan 6 infrareds. That's in stores now. That's everywhere. Well, not everywhere, as I said earlier. I only seen it at one store. I went to 2 malls and a bunch of stores in each mall. Only store that had it was the Shoe Palace in Glendale, which was different. I'm like, what makes this shoe so special? And nobody wants it still because it did not sell out online. And I'm pretty sure they got a good amount at the store. I talked about it in the previous videos, and you'll see it again in the next video tomorrow. One thing that's interesting as fuck is the fact that you go to these stores, these sneaker stores, they have things on sale and they'll show you the sales tag with the price and they'll let you know what size they have. And a lot of times they're there with a full size run. It'll say 8 through 13. Like, damn, what the hell? Yeah, Scoot Henderson shoe. Good looking now. I didn't know. I knew it was something I've seen. I just didn't put the pictures together in my brain once I saw it in hand. This location also had the Zoom Generation LeBron, the purple suede. This was the one that we all was anticipating, right? The one that he wore in the summer league when he like the second year or the summer of the first year he was here. He wore that thing to the summer league, and everybody, including myself, was going crazy for it. The colorway was crazy. The purple suede was fire. It just loses its mystique once it actually drops. Plus everything else around it just makes you not even really trip off it. Really, whoever hit the like button right now, I appreciate you. We had 23 likes on the main channel. I appreciate y'all for that. It didn't feel right. It don't. Yeah, that infrared colorway. I hear you. That color combination might not have been the best on the Jordan 7. A lot of people don't know why they even dropped that shoe. What was the meaning behind it? Nike and them said they switched around execs, because of still make, product. But then they keep dropping things like that don't sell and don't move. There you go. You have your stale stuff that's not going to move, man. I mean, it's not hard to tell. It's not, hard to see the reason, the cause and effect. But the purple suede LeBron generation, definitely a dope shoe. They had some sizes available of that. Then they also had, now this shoe looked crazy in person. It looked like a size 15, but it was actually a size 13. And I'm telling you, man, I wear 13, so I know what 13s look like. But when you see a shoe you haven't seen in your size on the display, that shit looks like a 16, 17. And like, damn, this is what my shoe looks like, bro. Like, that's what this shoe looks like to other people's eyes. Like, it looks like a long boat. You know what I mean? This in person just looked crazy in hand. I'm like, what size is this? It says 13 inside. Like, what? I was mind blown. I guess it's how we are with our own shit. I'm always under the impression that my size 13 looks like a size 12 or 11 and a half. That's just how it feels to me, how it looks to me. It don't look extra like big and bulky and long like it does, like it does when you see a shoe on display. When you see a 13 on display, boy, it looks like a 14 to 15. Denim, not denim Air Max ones, but like a Olympic vibe. It was like navy blue, red, and white. They had a few different colorways of the Air Max 90s. I said ones. I always say the names wrong sometimes. Definitely a good colorway. There has to be 1,000,001 Air Max 90 colorways out there. We talked about the Huarache Run, one of the newer shoes from Nike, the Huarache. I feel like this might have been a shoe that was out a long time ago and they're making it come back like a retro, but then I keep thinking it's also a new silhouette. It might be a new silhouette, but then I feel like I might have seen a Huarache Run before. You guys could be a better judge or let me know about that. I'm not looking it up right now, but that's just what I feel. But nonetheless, they have a few colorways of this shoe, and the more colorways come out, I'm pretty sure it's going to be impressive. I'm just looking for the right color combination, navy blue, red, and white or something like that. I don't know. Maybe university blue, light blue, and gray, some shit. But those are pretty nice shoes. AJKO, $75. Once again, let's talk about this for a second, ladies and gentlemen. 2022, these shoes came out. It was the talk of the town. The Nike Dunk Low Panda set the world on fire. They dropped, people lined up. They dropped, people rushed. People fought over these shoes. People got jumped over these shoes in the parking lots of places. People cut endlessly. Releases got shut down. All for the shoe to be sitting everywhere and nobody care about it now. It's crazy. But there is a line of people who do care about it. I think the people who are around it and see it all the time don't care about it, but the ones who are not, those are the ones who are caring about it. Because when I do post it, the only people who ask about it are people who are not around the areas or not around the popular city. So if you're not in a popular city and you want these, then you still have that urge and want for them. But if you're in an area that gets them all the time, you see them and it's nothing. I've been seeing them in grade school sizing, women's sizing, and men's sizing. Every time I post them somewhere, it's just like another post. Like it's like I'm posting something else. You know what I mean? I could be damn near posting a Roshi compared to like that's what the reaction's like when I post pandas. Pandas before was like, okay, hold up, one per person, or I can only get it for one person at a time. Like now they'll let you take 2, 3, 4 pandas if you want. They want to get them out the store. It was a lot going on for the pandas, man. I'm sure you guys have witnessed the chaos, if not participated in the chaos of a panda dunk. Getting the insight from homies, Drum, or other people that you know a panda's gonna be there. You get there, and it's just a flood of people, bro, rushing to the lines and all that stuff. And now for this to be sitting, I think that is so strange. Nike said they're going to overflow it, continue to release it to drop the price of the resale value, which is what they seem like they did. I do feel like there's a slight market for it when in the hand-to-hand, not online, but hand-to-hand sales. You probably can still make a significant like a profit on it. But it's crazy how this shoe happened like this, bro. And the thing is, you might think like, I know I have, like, okay, they release it again, they release it again, they release it again. Okay, another release. Okay, they're going to chill out for a while now. Nope. 2 months later, another release. 2 more weeks after that, another restock. Like, so y'all just going to keep recycling this. Y'all really trying to make this the new Air Force One, the new Roshi, even though Roshis are coming back. I'm seeing them on people's feet. I am seeing them on people's feet. That's for sure. It's not like I'm not seeing these new Air Force Ones on people's feet. The Panthers are being rocked by a lot of people, but it's crazy. Go to JD Sports, they got 2 on display. Go to another JD Sports, they got the stuff on the. I remember when you see a shoe on the desk by the register, that shit was gone in seconds if you saw anything there, you know? Now you could go in the store, see them there, make a whole lap around the store, go back to the store. Oh, boom. You know, they're still there. Nobody even picked it up or asked about it. That's crazy. And yeah, I know the economy's crazy. That's the main thing. That's a lot of reasons why people saying this stuff is happening. I totally get that. I'm not saying that that's not the case at all. It's just that, damn, that's just crazy to see that, bro. To see a shoe that was so sought after to not really be like that no more, you know? Exactly. I know they for sure do sell. I just know the margins haven't been like they used to be, I guess. That's what I'm hearing from a lot of people. Hand to hand, you definitely get more value than you would selling them online, like a StockX or a Goat. And I would assume now it has to really be be down to specific sizes, you know. You have two pandas and one personal. And the thing is, there's always gonna be somebody for them, and not everybody can get them. That's the one thing about us being what we are, you know. We have the access to a lot of these stores and a lot of people don't. So what might be some common for us is definitely not common for the homie in Wisconsin or Missouri. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. As one person would say, that's tough. For sure, Eric, I appreciate you sliding through, bro. We went a little later tonight. Started at like 11 something. We've been going for about 2 hours and 18 minutes. You know, um, yeah, just rocking out, talking about a few things. A lot of interesting happening in the world, from sneakers to this basketball stuff, free agency, everything going on, man. It's gonna be wild to see what happens in the next few weeks. I feel like there will be some more pieces to land. He can't get them. Yep, can't get them, so they still sell out. See, it's all about the market that you're in, man. Not everybody can get it though. You thought about selling those? You can definitely get something for him if you wanted to, you know. Lucas to the Lakers, I'd be wild. You know, one thing that I haven't looked into, but I'm curious, with them saying that they're releasing the new Kobe's, the Kobe's again, and they're releasing old Kobe's again. Um, I'm just curious to know, like, I know they listed a few of them. I wonder how deep they're gonna go with them. That LeBron to Dallas. That would be crazy. That would be crazy too, for real. Um, which Kobe's exactly is gonna redrop? Like, the undefeated Kobe gonna drop again? Are those collabs gonna drop again, or is it just gonna be like the Nike Kobe's? I'm just trying to think about that. Is the undefeated one coming back out again, the undefeated pack, or just the regular Nike Kobe's? Who want Kobe ones? Oh yeah, Drum definitely has some Kobe ones in the collection or selection for shoes if you guys are looking for those. Definitely. No, just the Nike ones. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So that means the undefeateds will have some more value. Because I'm thinking about getting up from up under my undefeated, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll sell them on A24 day. You know, I don't know. Not being disrespectful, I'm just saying a lot of people will probably be looking to buy Kobe's on that day, and I can probably get the price I want for them that day. A50 for plus tax for they taxing for the Grinches, that's for sure. The Grinches is a sought after shoe for sure. People are taxing for that one. So after I went through the mall, you know, I seen pandas at JD Sports, I seen pandas at Shoe Palace, I seen pandas at Foot Locker in the mall. All three stores had a pair or two of pandas, which was crazy. Then I went to Nike, and they only had one panda. They had like a return for a panda, but they had a lot of dunks today. Um, Dunks that we've all seen, but there was just a lot of dunks on display. This one out the fish out the pack. Then they had this one there. Of course, they had this is a new color of the comfort I hadn't seen before. That's why I put in the Discord of shoes that was there. These dunks were there too. Most of these were one-offs and returns, but they had like a bunch of one-offs and returns. You see, a lot of people are buying shoes still with the intentions of trying to flip them for a significant profit, not a small profit, but for a significant profit. And when they can't get it, they'll return it, which is all good. Whatever you do, what you do. I was in there today, and some girl came in and returned. Where she returned? Do I have it here posted up? Some girl came in and returned her pair of these. I was like, It was a 5.5. And she said though, like, I mean, I did post it in the Discord. It was posted in the Discord in case somebody wanted it. But I overheard her talking to the store. She's like, I wore it once, and I just don't know about it. I tried it on another time, but then she said she wore it outside one time. Then she was about to wear it again, and she just wasn't really feeling them like that. So she said she was better off, returning them. So technically, she wore them a couple times, but I think they were kind of still in pretty good shape. I got a chance to look at them, as you guys can see. They didn't seem too crazy, but they also sometimes talk about they have to do a process of the stuff before they can sell it. So that's why I wasn't like hitting people up to see if anybody wanted to buy it. I did post it in the Discord, and if somebody would have responded, I would have asked them. But I remember on previous trips to Nikes and foot and outlets and stuff like that, like the stores and the outlets that tell you when they get a return, there's like a process they have to do. They can't sell it right away. So it is what it is. But to see people even returning this shoe, and then I looked up the resale just to see, it wasn't even really crazy. You know what I'm saying? So get them coming, get them going, bro. Whatever. Dunks. Then the JD Sports had the baked colorway of the John Morant, which was weird because this one was not selling out at first, but then I guess maybe they just took it off the shelf because it disappeared, you know, and it didn't sell out. But I guess it was because they took everything off the shelf to halt because they didn't know what they were gonna do with his suspension or whatever the case is. Trey Young Unlimited or Trey Unlimited, Jordan 1 lows, bunch of dunks. It's dunk here, panda dunk, another dunk, Jordan 1 low. I think that was a dunk back there too. Panda dunk also at the Hollywood, or not Hollywood, but Glendale. Just a lot of good stuff in there. If you're somebody looking for the personal, for yourself or somebody that you care about, like a gift or something, a lot of good gift giving items out there, as far as the dunks, people who might have been trying to get into the sneaker game or get into dunks or something like that. Now you can go and buy some of the shoes because they're available, or you can get them for the low. You know what I mean? So you got to take advantage of this stuff, even though it's sitting there. It's good for somebody out there. You know what I mean? Gore-Tex and some other colorways that were pretty interesting. It was a solid find, a solid group of finds today out there in the mall, out there in Glendale. One pair of the PG6s in the bread colorway was still full retail. Maybe I should have grabbed it, but I'm not tripping. I mean, I do want to own a pair of the PG6s. I don't have one yet. And, they're kind of hard to find, man. But I have, I found that one pair at Marshall's or at Ross. So they are circulating there at some point, some way, somehow. You know what I mean? Some way, somehow they are available. You just got to go searching for them. You know what I mean? And big shout out to everybody watching. I really do appreciate that. On Bobby Thrift, on Twitch, on Bosco Mitchell, the main channel, of course. If you're watching now on the replay, make sure you hit the like button. You have about 8 Jackies. Damn, that's fire. Yeah, man. The Jackies is dope. A lot of people like those. I'm pretty sure somebody will scoop those up from you at some point. Especially during the summertime. It is baseball season. Shout out to Kobe Bean Bryant, man. A lot of dope shoes. Shout out to Jackie Robinson. A lot of dope shoes. Let me get a little fun real quick and see what's going on right here. Sometimes they be goodies, sometimes don't be. Yeah, if I see something, I'll say something. Not really. UNC Jordan 1 lows on the way. Jordan 2s on the way. Luka's new shoe. Then you have Zion's new shoe. The colorways of his shoe look pretty interesting. Much better. Oh, that's fire. That's fire. Yeah, those shoes are dope, man. Those shoes are definitely dope. Those Jackies, plus these Zion threes, not mad at them. I want to see them in person though. I honestly do. Kind of impressive, but I want to see what they look like in person. They look pretty good. They look pretty solid. I'm not mad at what I'm seeing. I'm not mad at what I'm seeing either. Here, okay. Oh yeah, fireworks. Y'all doing fireworks this year? Y'all doing fireworks? If you are, be safe. I'm staying away from them myself. I mean, maybe we'll watch one or two. Maybe we'll watch something. I don't know. Trying to see if there was something that stands out. Andrew Wiggins' new shoe. Some of this stuff is free stuff. So I gotta like oh Shaq. Nothing was stopping that. Nothing was stopping that. Nothing was stopping that. Shaq was on another level. Yeah, Shaq. Shaq was ridiculous, bro. Shaq was one of them guys, bro. You ain't seen that. We ain't seen him like that no more. I don't think they trying to recreate and start somebody else, but it ain't gonna happen, bro. It ain't gonna happen.
Authentic. What do you mean? Look at the stitches.
Maybe. Have you ever seen a Jordan shoe before, sir?
I have plenty.
You look like you shop at Buckle.
Damn, she hurt my feelings.
You need to leave if you're not going to buy.
That's fine.
Telling Foot Locker
Yo.
employees.
What?
Look at the stitching. Look at the stitching.
No, we sell authentic shoes here.
Authentic. What do you
Maybe
mean? Look at the
at-
stitching.
Maybe. Have you ever seen a Jordan shoe before, sir?
I have plenty.
You look like you shop at Buckle.
People making content all the time now. You don't know what's real content, what's not real content. You feel me? Oh, Chet put on some weight. Chet put on some weight, y'all. This is what Wimbe needs to do. 195 to 208 of some muscle. This is what Wimbe needs to do. This is what Wimbe needs to be doing. Yeah, Chris Dudley. Yeah, I appreciate that energy, y'all. Yeah, I see Chet. He was in the gym. He sat out the whole last season. Now he about right. I like that. I like this too. Just going through my timeline, seeing what they got here for me, you know. They put all kinds of things in your timeline these days. You just gotta see what they have there. Some things you might like, some things you might not. NBO twos. Shout out to Lupe Fiasco. It's an interesting timeline. Yeah, people was really getting loaded up for the fireworks, though. Really getting loaded for the fireworks, though. No, this dunk is ridiculous. I know that's slow motion right there. That's crazy, though. That dunk is crazy, though. That dude got some boosty. Sign that nigga to a deal somewhere. You know, Pablo, man, a lot of people say some things about him. I'm not too sure. I seen his game a little bit. I know he was in the All-Star weekend festivities. I have to watch a little bit more of his game. I've heard good things about him for sure. But yeah, I gotta check it out and see. I gotta watch him some more. You know, lot of anticipation, a lot of hype about him, little buzz about him. I know him and DeJounte Murray got into a little issue about something. I'm not sure exactly what it was about, but I know they people talk about how they're both equally skilled, just as good as the other. So I know how good DeJounte is. So if they're saying Paolo's on the same level, he got to be nice. But I honestly haven't watched enough games of his just to see. I haven't watched enough games of his to see if he's really worth what they're saying. And you know, Reeves, from what he did last season, he's worth the money. But it's about if he makes strides. Is he going to improve this season? Is he going to be continuing to be the guy, you know, this season upcoming like he was last season? Because you know, a lot of times players get their money and they fall off. A lot of times players start to get stardom and then the league, will start to hone in on them. Once the league gets some tape on you, about a year's worth of tape of you at your best, at your peak, they break that shit down and find out all your flaws and they hone in on those flaws when they guard you on defense. So if he hasn't worked on his weaknesses, it's going to show next season because defenses will be prepared to play him. They will know some of his strengths and weaknesses, what he likes to do and what he doesn't like to do. And that right there will make a big difference in his gameplay. So that remains to be seen. He works out with Phil Handy, which is a really good coach in all aspects, but really good when it comes to ball handling and controlling the ball and tempo and pace of speed and direction changing. So I feel like with him working out with somebody like Phil Handy, who works out with everybody, including Kyrie, part of why Kyrie's package is the way it is, I feel like Austin Reeves can still make strides as long as he continues to work with Phil and continues to work. But yeah, they play. I hear you, Banks. He's a good role player, but they're paying him like a star player. You know what I mean? So that's just the part it's a little iffy. But then again, the money pay grade has changed so much. The money pay grade changing so much kind of makes it like, okay, like I'm saying, he's getting paid like a star, but I gotta probably retract that because everybody's pays got risen. So he's probably still getting paid at his level, but just because there's more money involved, now his low level is still considered higher because it's so much more money. Yeah, he definitely lacks a little speed and the leadership part. He probably can't really display his leadership part because of LeBron and AD type. Maybe he was a little scared to show that part, but he does seem a little slow. He seems quick but slow, if that makes sense. Gabe Vincent, and that's what I'm saying. Why did they bring somebody like Gabe Vincent over here when you have an Austin Reeves and a D'Lo already? And I'm like, if Malik Beasley is still on the team, which I'm guessing he's not, that's the same player. So unless Malik Beasley's gone and he's going to be there to take the little minutes that Malik Beasley was getting, I don't know. I don't have enough confidence in that, to be honest with you. I really don't like that move. To me, that move was just like the move the Lakers did for Kendrick Nunn. Like they saw Kendrick Nunn ball out against them in the finals in the bubble. So then a couple of years down the road, they scoop him up because of what he did in the finals. So then fast forward a year or two later, this guy, whoever we're talking about, forget his name at the moment, Gabe Vincent balls out in the finals. Lakers see that and want to scoop him up like Kendrick Nunn and then not play him. If when you do that, you got to understand you got Austin and D'Lo already. Gabe Vincent doesn't bring up the ball like that and control the ball. He's just more of a scorer, shooter. So I guess a hungry player is a good player, though. That's very true. Yeah, that's true. He's younger. It will make, that's true. That is true. They did need to get younger on the team. That's a fact. And maybe he's a younger position for whoever was there before. Whether it was Dennis or if it was Malik Beasley, maybe he's younger than both of those guys. So this makes even more sense. You know what I'm saying? Really? Yeah, that's the truth. That's right. He didn't shoot he didn't do his thing in the finals. He did his thing before that. So maybe the Lakers chopped it up to he didn't do that well against Denver because Denver's so good and he knew how to neutralize it. I mean, we got swept. That's what the Lakers would say. So maybe they see something in that still. Lonnie Walker, man, bro, I forgot about bro. I don't understand that. He balled, bro. Every time he got in the game, whenever he got in the game, he balled. He was balling and then fell out the rotation mysteriously for some reason. I think they had enough. They didn't use it right sometime too, man. They had a lot of talent on that team last year. I'm glad they're running it back mostly, but they had some solid pieces last year. And the main thing that held them back was the injuries to LeBron and AD, but mainly AD. Because AD was hurt even when he was playing. AD was hurt when he was playing, meaning even when he was playing, he wasn't scoring. Remember when he was doing that every other game shit? That's equivalent to being injured and not on the court. So it definitely falls more on AD than it does LeBron. You know what I mean? I know LeBron had his foot thing, but AD's the one who, when LeBron was there, they need these games. AD shows up one game and didn't show up the next game. AD did that. AD got outplayed by Joker. And that should be it should have been a lot closer battle, or AD should have won that based on what we thought AD could do. But AD didn't do none of that versus Joker. Then I just seen a clip of AD taking his little time walking through Disneyland today with his people. Like, man, you need to be in the strength conditioning gym right now, bro. Working on all them limbs and all them pains and aches and bruises. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, definitely, Drum. Yeah, man. Popping up behind the scenes a little more on the No Chill Arena, on a on Gil's Arena podcast. Definitely. It's dope to watch that stuff in person and see it there. It's entertaining already watching it, you know what I mean? But seeing it in person is a little more entertaining, I guess. And then just the interaction before and after the stream. Really dope podcast, man. One of the best ones, in my opinion, not being biased, but it is one of the best ones, especially for basketball. I guess I'll say that one of the best basketball podcasts, if not the best basketball podcast, because there's a few others that are good. Beverly got a good podcast. Playoff P got a good podcast. JJ got a good podcast too. Up in Smoke is good too. They're the ones who got the official TV deal and it's on Showtime. But I like the No Chill. I like the Gills Arena podcast. That's a pretty dope podcast. One of the best out there, for real. For sure. But yeah, Lonnie Walker's, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's tough, bro. 25 likes. If we get 5 more likes within the next few minutes, I'm going to go ahead and take another shot. I only say next few minutes because I don't know how much more longer I'm going to be streaming. But I'm going to be here. We chilling out. We talking. AD is very soft as spaghetti. I call him Bambi legs, that dude needs to do strength and conditioning. That could definitely switch him up a little bit. If you do some strength and conditioning, some plyometrics, Pilates, they say, even helps with strengthening your core and your limbs and stuff like that, which is stuff that he needs, like his arms, shoulders, neck, back, ankle. Maybe he needs not to wear a low top shoe next season. It's a lot of things, man. It just sucks to see somebody so talented to have so many nicks and stuff like that, Oh no, I feel you. Hey, next time I'm available to definitely go check it out in person. For real. You know what I mean? See what they got going on for next season. I know next season's gonna be better than this season. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure of it. Got to get better and better with each season. You know what I mean? For sure. Crazy though. Shall see what happens tomorrow. Maybe some more moves will happen when it comes to these trades or these free agencies. Who knows, really? ESPN letting off all those analysts was a pretty wild thing too. 20-something people dropped to make room for Pat McAfee and possibly Shannon Sharp. I never heard of this type of thing happening before. Dropping 20 analysts for 1 or 2 per people. They say Pat McAfee's he was smart for what he did. He started his podcast at a prime time that all the people like to watch TV, and he was dominating the waves and people watching his podcast, to where ESPN gets rid of all these people to bring his podcast on. All the people who got dropped from ESPN was like a budget cut thing to make money, to make room and make money for the Pat McAfee thing and allegedly Shannon Sharp. Crazy. Haven't really seen them. Jackson Hayes, haven't seen them. Not familiar yet. I'm gonna check out some summer leagues that start like next week or something like that. I'm gonna check that out, but I'm not sure yet. I didn't watch him at college. I didn't see what his game was like in college to know what he really puts in, what kind of work he puts in. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, for sure. I'm trying to be in there like swimming next season. I wouldn't mind that at all. You know what I mean? Always fun going to Staples Center to watch a game or two. And I still call it Staples Center. I don't call it the other one, even though it's called something else. I still call it Staples, man. I remember when that building was first built. You know what I'm saying? Special place. Been to that gym a lot of times. Shout out to the Staples Center, bro. Aaron Gordon type of Lakers backup for AD. You're right. You know what's crazy, man? Like Dwight Howard was a good backup for AD when Dwight Howard was there. When Dwight Howard was on the Lakers and they played Joker in the bubble, Dwight Howard was doing a little number on Joker. I'm just saying. Maybe it was just the bubble. I don't know. They just gave him a Dwight Howard, but he's a reliable source. It really remains to be seen what they're going to do. A lot of people are saying Jalen Rose will skip Bayless. I mean, that would be a good thing. I think Jalen Rose can talk about other sports besides basketball. I think that's what the point is. You want a guy who really knows basketball but can talk about the other sports really well. And that's something that Shannon Sharp for sure could do. He could talk about the other sports really well, and I didn't know that. I mean, the jobs do come with research team, and you can do your homework to make it sound like you know everything about everything. And if you put that work in, you can come across looking like that. But some people get there and don't put in that work, you know. But the layoffs was crazy. It was like 20 people, including like a really, really OG. I forgot the guy's name, but the white guy with the glasses, OG ESPN dude. I've been watching that guy for the longest. They just X'd him out. Like, really, even the OG got X'd out? That's crazy. People mad that Malika Andrews is still there. People mad that Kendrick Perkins is still there. I don't blame him for Malika Andrews for sure. They probably kept Perkins because he wasn't expensive, you know. But Jalen Rose, Jeff Van Gundy, like they let go of some good amount of people, man. But with this new wave of everything going on when it comes to, you know, podcasts and just other avenues of getting to the money, people like that for ESPN and stuff, they don't really they have options. It's not just one anymore. They have FS1, then they have the independent route, which is very much so easy, not easy, but doable for them because they have a name, they have money to kind of put their stuff where it needs to be in a sense. You would think they do. So it's gonna be crazy to see what happens with that. Yeah, they do. They need some bigs. They for sure need some bigs. I thought Mo Bamba was gonna be that big, but they let Mo Bamba go. Why y'all let Mo Bamba go, bro? Mo Bamba got his own song, bro. Why they let Mo Bamba go, bro? I don't understand that. Yeah. Tell me why you think it's a bad look. I don't know why you would say. I don't know. I don't know what the history would be. Just let me know. Is it because of I mean, maybe with Shannon, I could maybe think you're saying it would be a bad look for them to do it with Shannon because he came from FS1, which is the rivalry. A lot of people are saying that people who got fired from ESPN are going to go to FS1 because that's like the other big dog, you know. So for ESPN to pick them up, it looks like a petty type of look, like a little petty look, which, you know, in business, people are petty all the time, you know. I'm just curious to why you said, because I would that with McAfee, I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost for words. I'm not well versed in those guys to know what they do to where it would be bad. You know what I mean? McAfee talks about, I think, football and stuff, you know. So I think they would need that on their broadcast. But I don't know. There's probably some deeper stuff with that. Yeah, yeah, get rid of the big contract, keep the small ones. Malika Andrews' contract's probably really small. Jalen Rose contract's really small. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is probably getting paid a handsome. You know, you got to think about the OG, the Van Gundys. Jalen Rose is probably getting a pretty penny too. And if the thing is, they're saying that they're cutting those ties to bring in those two people. So if you're saying for that point too, yeah, that's bad. If y'all cut these 20 people and then sign these two, it looks just like what everybody's saying that you guys cut them. You guys cut these 20 for these two. There's like reports of denying that, but if y'all did that, then it looks like everybody was right on why you guys let go 20 people. 20 people at one time, that's crazy. Oh man, that's a great question. That's a great question, Eric. I'm gonna say off of D'Lo first. I don't think so. I think D'Lo's happy to play with LeBron and AD. D'Lo said before his favorite players or his favorite team, his dream teammates would be LeBron and AD. I think Kobe was in there too, but it was like his dream teammates is AD and LeBron. This is what he said like 4 or 5 years ago. So I think he gonna be better of what he is now. I'm hoping LeBron understands and gives these guys the keys a little more so he can chill a little more. You know, Ruri, I feel like Ruri is a little bit more disciplined. Yeah, when you say the Japanese background thing, Drum, I think that's where Ruri will be a little bit more disciplined. I don't think so. The one that could have that situation though, I mean, the one that's up in the air is Reeves. We just don't know. I would like to think not, but we just don't know. The two other people I feel like I have a good enough background to kind of judge that. You know, could be wrong about it, but I feel like that. I feel like that. I feel like Ruri will be fine. D'Lo is a wild card, but I think he might be in line because they brought him back. He did his thing. He went through the phase of being scared. He didn't know if he's gonna be resigned. Like nobody got, I don't know for 1,000% sure, but I'm pretty sure nobody got 100% like certainty. Like the Lakers didn't let D'Lo know at any point that we're not getting rid of you. I don't think they did that. So I think at some point D'Lo was sweating too. Like, damn, are they gonna keep me or they're not gonna keep me? Are they gonna keep me or not keep me? You know, that keeps you humble. You know, and then when they bring you back, you come back under the same intent that you had last season, which is to win and ball out and help out the team. I didn't really see a lot of flaws in D'Lo. They said he maybe disappeared a couple of times. I think the games he disappeared was because coach took him out. Darvin Ham, I like, but I don't know. Like, how does Lonnie Walker just fall out of your rotation and now off the team? Like, Lonnie Walker was an asset to the team. Never played Mo Bamba. What's going on, Darvin Ham? I was wondering about that. Oh, Pat's deal's already done. Bam. They got him first before they got Shannon. You know what I mean? D'Lo's deal. What was D'Lo's deal? I got it right here on my Discord. He just re-signed. I think it was for like 33 million. D'Lo. Yeah, D'Lo agreed to a 2-year, $37 million contract. Yeah, which I feel like is a good move. They need to bring D'Lo back for sure. No problem with being D'Lo back. I hear that a lot. He's good in the regular season, but he disappears in the playoffs. And I just want to know if that was the coach not playing him or if he was still doing his disappearing act. You know, we got another year. Hopefully this season, some of that could turn around because they're going to need him in the playoffs for sure. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know I think they released a couple people from the ESPN thing, the ESPN basketball part. But yeah, I mean, Van Gundy, I don't understand, but it probably comes down to the money for Van Gundy. He is a vet. He's been doing it for a long time. You know, I mean, I don't want to say why'd you fire him and not Mark Jackson because I want Mark Jackson to still be there, of course, too. Or Mike Breen. Who's going to step in? Or will it just be Mike Breen and Mark Jackson? Maybe Van Gundy was making more than both of those guys because he's low key he's not the only talent, but what I mean by the talent is the fact that he's a former coach like Mark Jackson was, you know, former coach. So you come in there with that mystique, wanting probably that pay. Maybe he was getting paid significantly more than Mark Jackson, and Mark Jackson didn't know it. So then they decided to just let Van Gundy go, you know? Yeah, I see. I hear you on that. I hear you on that. I definitely hear you that KCP probably gave Lonnie the business. I didn't watch enough to see it, but I definitely believe you on that. My thing is Lonnie fell out the rotation before KCP even got to cook him. And KCP probably cooked him because the nigga Lonnie Walker was playing not with no confidence because he ain't been in the game much. You know, forget what it's like out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't, I mean, unless, I don't know, man. It's just weird, bro. When you take somebody out the rotation like that, you really mess them up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Lakers have a definite Lakers or Warriors is a small ass guard team for sure too. When when you say, yep, Steph's all the Laker guards, just made me think of a guard team, and that's the Warriors too. Warriors got the tallest player being 6'9", which is crazy. Yeah, Van Gundy was honest and spoke his mind. I thought they liked that. It seemed like they liked it, but I'm sure there are probably some parts where they didn't like. You know what I mean? I'm sure there was some parts he made somebody mad. Yeah, man. Yeah, the contracts is kind of crazy, and D'Lo's contract. I like his talent, man. Hopefully, the closer. They need that closer for the end of the games. Rotate the closers. LeBron still hasn't had his surgery, so he's gonna miss some games during the regular season. Starting the regular season, who's gonna do that? Yeah, I do too, Banks. I do too. I think if you have a player who's in rotation and balling, you take him out of rotation, then you have him going against somebody who's a full clip running around, like a KCP. If that was one of the games, that was like a benchmark thing of why he lost the rotation. But I think it happened before that. You know what I mean? It don't make no sense. But maybe he didn't know how to fit in a rotation because Schroeder did start stepping up. Reeves was balling. D'Lo was balling. And then also one thing that you hear about a lot of times it's not the coach's decision on who's playing. Sometimes it might be the message from upstairs. It could be the message from upstairs. We're going to move off of him. This is not this, so don't play this. Don't do that. Do this. Some of that stuff could happen. They want to give these other guards more burn because they see them in the future. They probably didn't see Lonnie Walker from the upstairs standpoint. And a lot of that stuff makes a difference, though. It really does. Yep. Yeah. Owes his ring to his agent. And we know who, yep, his agent's Clutch Sports. Yep. They Clutch Sports has a good pitch to any up and coming players. I mean, besides who's a part of Clutch Sports in general, Casey Please a great pitch for any up and coming player, rookie. Like, if you're a mid-level player, a player coming off the bench, I got enough connections in the league. If you're devoting yourself to this game and to my agency, I can get you around the right team players for my other players, and we can get you some money. The plan they worked out for KCP was masterful. KCP floated around a little bit, made a little noise at one spot. Was it with DC? That's probably when Rich Porter signed up with him. It's like, you know what? Let's try him out with the Lakers and Bronny. Got him there with Bronny, got him a ring. Once you get a ring, your salary pay goes up automatically. It's like you're in a different tier of payments. And now he's getting what? He went to getting 14 a year to like double that or something. Like, he's getting paid well. Clutch Sports worked that magic, bro. Now he has 2 rings. That's crazy, bro. They Clutch Sports that shit out. That's Clutch Sports right there. We'll take you from nothing to something, my nigga. You see how we had that boy out there watching, not doing nothing. We got him over around Bronny a couple years now. He's a paid man, like a star almost. That's crazy, man. Shout out to KCP because he had to put in the work to do it. But my goodness, that's some marketing right there, boy. I make you from nothing to something for real. I got player over here, I got play over here, I got agent over here, I got a coach over here. Like, Clutch Sports do their thing, and it's about having players in different places for that purpose. If KCP never played with LeBron, who knows what happens? Which is the same reason why I felt like they shouldn't get off a couple players early, because the KCP factor was he played for the Lakers the first year, was trash. A lot of people said, get him the fuck out of here. Why is he on this team? This guy keeps fucking up. To the next year, damn, KCP definitely saved the game. Damn near won the game for us. A year, that's why I thought Russell, but he did do 2 years. But I thought Russell, wow. I thought Westbrook would have had a turning point for the better after a year of scrutiny and complaining from the fans, because that's what they do. They bully you into being better, So I thought that would have happened with Westbrook too. But I think they got off of it before that could happen again. Unfortunately, bro. Shout out to everybody who hit the like button. I appreciate y'all on that. If you haven't done so, do me a favor. Somebody just did. We had like 26 of them. Yeah, he got paid triple. That's crazy. Because, yeah, like I said, once you get that ring, you're already into another bracket. He got more money than he was supposed to already. Right here. Right here. He gets right there. They rev it the highest when they get right by my fucking window, bro. Now we got this fucking alarm going off at 2 in the morning because somebody wanted to fucking rev their engine right by my. I hate that. God damn, bro. Do y'all hear this horn beeping? That bullshit. And it goes off for a little bit before it turns off. But right now, it's like silent. So this is the loudest thing going on right now. Is this alarm? This is crazy, bro. I hate this shit, bro. I hate this. They can't even get. It's like in the person. Oh my god. Can it turn off now? Bro. Oh man, this is suck. This is not cool. This is not cool. Yeah, they do. Yeah, you're right. But the thing is, it's a main street. Damn, bro. How long is this shit gonna go off? For real, bro. For real. And it just shuts off. And then it's silent. You don't hear nothing. That dude revved his engine right by my shit and like, God, man. He could have did it down there or a little past. He had to hit the extra right here, bro. A big that can protect the paint: JaVale McGee, Mo Bamba, Dwight Howard, Jordan or DeAndre Jordan. Yeah, it just turned off right now. It goes for like a cool like minute or 2 minutes and then shuts off finally. But that shit is annoying, bro. We almost to the destination. We're not there quite, but we just gonna do want to keep the morale going in here. Shout out to everybody watching. So you could hear the alarm. Oh yeah, I did make it so you could hear it. Yeah, that shit is loud. Parked right outside the window. And I'll be wanting to tell the dude because sometimes I see him, sometimes I don't. But I'm like, park that shit like around the corner. Cause like that goes off all the time throughout the day and night when somebody drive by and the alarm is super sensitive. Oh, next time I see him, I'm gonna for sure tell that dude, like, can you park that shit down the street more or around the corner? Because you be parking it in front of your building, which is the same equivalent to in front of mine. I want to hear that shit. For real, for real. But we about to do it. We're gonna take one more up in here. If y'all got something to take a shot with, and go ahead and take one also. Here we go. That was a baby shot, but that was still a shot. That wasn't a baby shot. That was an actual shot. I usually be taking like double shots. I'm good though, bro. I'm gooder than good. Like JaVale McGee, that would be good. JaVale McGee is a good rim protector. He can have AD play that 4. He just can't be. He's an offensive liability. But still needs somebody to protect the paint, bro. You know, Miles Plumlee still out there for sure. Yeah, hopefully Lakers scoop him. You know who the Lakers could get back or should have got back or should get back? Zubac. I'm mad they let him go in the first place, but the fact that he was the Clippers, I was happy because at least now we got a big man. Clippers got a good big man. Zubac is pretty decent down there, you know. Big shout out to everybody here in the stream. I really appreciate you guys being here. We here on a late night on a Sunday night, early Monday morning. Been rocking for about 3 hours going in on the stream, talking about everything up under the sun. And we continue with going. Like I said, if I wasn't interrupted during this weekend, I would have streamed Friday, Saturday, and Sunday too. But there'd just be other distractions to keep you from it. But I'm content, man. I'm here for it. My videos, we've been putting out so much more videos on my channels, Bosco Mitchell, Bosco 2.0, and Bobby Thrift. The live streams will be there too. I'm just trying to work out some kinks personally in my life to where I can get this going and be here more, because I like interacting with y'all and y'all be here chopping it up with me. So obviously y'all liking it too, you know what I mean? Get more in detail, get some more guests on here. I said that maybe 2 or 3 times. I haven't even set up to get people on here, but I have people ready to come and do it. I just got to set the play up. You know what I mean? Dominique, what's good? Welcome. Good morning. Is it morning time for you out there in Australia? It's like 3 a.m. for us here. It's Monday morning now. You on the other side of the world. What's the weather like out there? How you doing? Yeah, they did. Yeah, he probably won't come back to the Lakers. You're right. Dwight's probably done in LA because of just all the BS. I feel you on that. It would be good to see him back there, though. I think he's a solid big, real talk. We all love D12. At least I do. Shout out D12. That's his nickname, Dwight Howard, when he wore number 12. But yeah, that was cold how they did him. They kind of pushed him out the league, same way they kind of pushed LaMelo out the league, or Carmelo, you know. It just sucks that the year that Carmelo officially retires is the year that the Denver Nuggets win the finals. Zubac is a great player. He got fundamentals. He got defense. He's a great center. He's a great center for the team. I don't know why the Lakers let him go, but Lakers let a lot of good players go. Trying to find that win now situation. That's what they do. It is what it is. Clippers, they're just a good team to watch in the regular season. They always have something going on. Maybe if they move into that new building, that could be the start of a new fresh thing, and they don't have that little situation over them, because there is like a little shaky thing happening with their team. Every time that they have a good season, there's something that significantly goes wrong that stops that momentum or what that good thing could be. So maybe it is the fact that they're just still in the same building. Maybe they need to move somewhere else. I just like going to Staples Center to watch both teams. I don't want to have to go to Inglewood now to go watch the Clippers play. You feel me? I just want to go to Staples. Even though Staples is a distance from my house, I still feel like it's close as shit to my house, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. You will. We'll get that. We'll get that together next time too, for sure. Now that I have my setup differently, like it'll be a little bit more. It's what I'm trying to get it into. You know what I mean? For sure, with the guests and stuff like that. Keeps his head down and plays for sure. Yeah, they should have never got rid of Zubac. I don't understand. Why. I didn't think they should have got rid of BI either. They should have kept Brandon Ingram. They should have made that work. But I guess they couldn't have got AD with Brandon Ingram. But Lakers have definitely had a lot of good talent that's in other places balling out. You know what I mean? That's just how it goes. And with the Clippers having Jerry West in their corner, I think that helps them with recruiting, because they're really good at that. I don't know what their prospects were for this draft, how that worked out. I didn't watch the draft at all, but Jerry West definitely knows what he's doing. So I assume they will have a good team. I assume they would have gotten some diamonds in the rough. They got an owner who wants to pay and play. He wants to pay to play. So hopefully at least the regular season product could be good. It would be dope to see a Laker Clipper Western Conference Finals, but that's like far from happening. Oh, then we can see battle for LA as just the regular season games, 4 games, and they play each other in the same building. Lakers and Clippers, that goes on forever, bro. Shout out to everybody in here. I appreciate y'all. LeBron to the Hawks with Bronny. You know, it's so funny because I keep hearing things like that. That Bronny is projected to be drafted by the Hawks or the Magic, and LeBron's going to go play there. Like, I'm curious to see how that will actually work out. Will LeBron go to the team, or will Bronny get picked up to the Lakers? You know, a lot of people don't feel like the Laker option is possible because the Lakers won't be a low enough pick to get Bronny, because Bronny's slated to be a lottery pick. So the Lakers will be too good to get a lottery selection. So LeBron will have to go. That'd be just wild to see. I don't see LeBron leaving again. Will the Lakers do LeBron a solid and draft Bronny? Like, are you gonna do that? You know, like, I mean, there are draft picks, and they've wasted a lot of picks before. Meaning by wasted is getting players that are good and letting them go. Josh Hart, Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, Caruso, Lonzo, Randolph, or Randall. You know, they've had a lot of players they drafted and let go. So, why not waste a pick on Bronny? But the only thing is they probably won't be able to get him because they won't have a high enough pick to get him. And you can't expect the league to be like, don't draft Bronny till he gets to the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to do that. So that right there is tricky. How will that actually happen? LeBron will actually play for another team to play with his son. I mean, there's no correlation, but there is. I have a question for people in here who know baseball history. I believe this scenario of what I said wouldn't happen, or I don't want to happen with LeBron, happened with Ken Griffey and his dad, right? Like, I'm saying, I don't see LeBron leaving and going to another team to play with his son there, but maybe he might. But isn't that like what Ken Griffey and his dad did? Didn't they both leave a team to go play for one team? Or did the dad go play? Because the dad never played with the Mariners, right? But didn't Griffey play on the Reds with his dad? So I would assume, I don't know how that worked out, but I assume that's what it was. I don't think they both played with each other on the Mariners, which was Ken Griffey's. Yeah, did Ken Griffey play for the Reds first and then went to the Mariners after his dad retired? It's starting to feel like that's what happened because Ken Griffey finished his career with the Mariners, right? Not the Reds. Just curious. And I mean, to the Hawks, man, LeBron in a Hawks jersey. Anything is possible, though, Dominic. You're right. That definitely could be something. Because I heard the Hawks and I heard, I'm hearing Orlando. You know what I'm saying? So that would be interesting to see how that would happen. It's a year or two down the road, but it still could happen. I don't know. I would hope so, man. Clipper Darrell's an icon out here for the Clippers, bro. The man painted his house Clipper colors, his car Clipper colors. Everything in his house is Clipper stuff. You know, he wears that Clipper suit every day. He needs a lot more respect on his name. That's messed up they stocked out him. He's an old man. If he was drunk talking shit because he was mad, just let the old man be. Oh, Griffey got traded from Seattle. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, to go play with it. That's dope, man. That's dope. So maybe that could happen. Bronny gets drafted. Maybe Bronny gets drafted and Lakers make a trade for him. And they can continue the LeBron James legacy in LA. I don't know. Oh, the other way around. Maybe the other way around. He was this okay. Traded from Seattle to Cincy to play with his dad. Okay, either one makes sense because I know those were the two teams for sure. But yeah, I mean, I know that's something LeBron wants to do, and he's low key hinted about trying to play with the other one too. But that guy's a little further down the road, Bryce. Either way, it would be crazy to see because we hadn't seen it yet. You know what I mean? We hadn't really seen that happen. So if it happened, it would be cool. Don't know how much significance it would be as far as like title concerns or runs. This is just like the league giving LeBron something back for all the things he's done for the league, so to speak. I guess you kind of look at it that way. Maybe you could. Maybe you could. Maybe you can't. You know what I mean? Rocking out, man. We've been going in strong, man. I appreciate y'all being here with me. We started live a little bit later than normal. Was a little iffy kind of on starting that late, but I know it is the holiday, so people are chilling out. You know what I mean? Started at like 11 o'clock, I think it was. Rocking all the way till, what is this now? 2:16 a.m., man. Y'all are soldiers, bro. Lakers trade Bronny instead of, yeah. Yeah. I can see that more. So, because I mean, look, it's not like Bronny's not going to be like a asset. Like, I would assume he come in, being an effective player. I mean, he has enough training and he will have enough training to come into the league kind of ready. I know LeBron ain't going to have his kid come into the league not ready. You know what I'm saying? So, it's going to be crazy to see how that works. What numbers will they wear? What silhouette will be out that time? Is it 21, 22, something like that? It'll be kind of crazy to see. I think we're headed towards seeing that at some point, some way, though. I really do. I really do. You know what I mean? It shall remain this be seen what can happen, though. I'll fuck with that. Good luck to LeBron and all that. Let's see what's happening tomorrow. Just looking for some more news with this free agency stuff. Hopefully that turns out to something that we want to hear. Some good stuff, maybe a surprise trade, maybe a Dame Lillard action, maybe Paul George, something like that. We can hear some good, significant news tomorrow. As far as shoes, I guess be on the lookout for some shock drops. Excuse me. I'm sure there might be one or two of those coming up sometime this week or during this holiday season, this holiday weekend that we're in right now. That's the one thing I got to keep remembering. Like, a lot of people are not even going to school tomorrow for sure, and maybe not even to work. I don't know. I mean, tomorrow's not the actual holiday, but just it's a lot more of a relaxed environment right now, which is cool. Everybody seems to be kind of even keel out here. I don't really see people on edge. Usually Fridays or Saturdays when they're driving, people are driving reckless, like wanting to hurry up and get home from being all at work all day. But I haven't really seen too much negative energy lately as I've been out, which is a good thing, bro. People are kind of chilling out. People are happy to be back outside finally, Oh man, that would be crazy. That might be the moves right there that they do, Eric. That might be the moves right there that they do. By that time, like if they give Austin his money and he not panning out at that time, he's a good enough trade bait to trade whatever team for him because he's still a young enough player. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, whoever team Bronny gets traded to, it's a team that likes LeBron, so they do something to help LeBron. Because if it's a team that don't like him, which I don't know what team off the top of my head that I would say, well, if they drafted him, they wouldn't help out. But hopefully, people play ball to make that happen. I mean, I think not only LeBron would like to see this, but I'm sure a lot of people would like to see this type of thing happen. It hasn't happened in the NBA, a father and son duo playing in the same game, same time. Like that hasn't happened yet. So that would be dope to see in basketball. Why not? I'm definitely here for that. I would be here to see that. You know what I mean? That wouldn't be such a bad thing right there. LeBron James has been enough stand-up guy and been the face of the league long enough to kind of get that accolade. But if it became LeBron getting another ring or LeBron playing with his kid, I would go for LeBron getting another ring. I'd rather see that again than to see him play with Bronny, bro. That's just a little selfish, but I'd rather see LeBron get another ring before I saw him play with his kid. You dig? LeBron got to get that ring, bro. Got to get 5, man. I'm stuck on 5. I would love for it to be 6 to really tie the other guy, and then I would really shut that shit down. I want to see that. I want LeBron because LeBron gets 5. Craig, what it do, my guy? How you doing this morning? Maybe for you, it's like 3 in the morning for me out here. 2:20 actually. Shout out to you. Thank you for sliding through. Yeah, that would be crazy to see though, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that must mean something. Yeah, that'd be crazy though. Bronny to the Hornets. I feel like that would be a team that he would get linked to more so than the others out there. But the projection of the teams, um, Atlanta makes sense because they're not going to be that good. Trae Young might be out. Collins, I think, is already gone, so they don't really have enough to be good. So they might have a lottery pick, a top 2 or 3 pick next season. You know what I mean? Hornets, I feel like they're going to be good with Melo and the team there. So I don't think they'll be in that spot. But it really depends on how whack teams do. You know, shit. What if San Antonio goes through what OKC did with Chet, and Wemby gets hurt and he misses the whole season and plays next year, and they have a sucky season this year, and they get the top pick and get LeBron or Bronny. Will Pop help Bronny get Bron? Pop got a lot of respect for LeBron. You know, they don't really care about the Lakers organization, but they care about, you know, he got respect. I mean, he got respect for the Lakers organization too, but you know, he wouldn't want to help the Lakers, but will he help LeBron? LeBron, stand-up guy, played Teammates USA, was the leader, all that. The NBA would have to look out for LeBron to make that wish come true for him. And out of everything he's done for the league, I don't see why they couldn't do that for the boy, man. Nike life for LeBron, NBA life for LeBron, you know? That's what that is. Speaking of Nike lifers, KD, the new Nike lifer, his clothes is not looking that good, man. It's all right. Very average. Very, very average, man. Very average clothes. Hopefully the next stuff they drop out, they roll out is a little bit better. You know? But shout out to KD for being a Nike lifer now. Yeah, ring before Boston because they both got 17 right now. Maybe that'll be the title next year. Battle for 18. Thought it was gonna be this year. Maybe next season. Boston, LA battle for number 18. You know what I'm saying? You under dig. Rocking for 320, man. I appreciate everybody being here for however long you've been here. You know what I mean? Make sure you like the button. Like the button. Hit the like button before you get out of here. That really helps the algorithm, pushes it out to more people so they can see our live streams and come and join. We can make this more interactive and get everything else going as well. You know, hate saying things in advance, but I do see myself live streaming later today. Technically, you know, sometime later today I will. I'm trying to work out the kinks, man. I get the momentum going and the flow going Monday through Thursday, and then some other elements come into play sometime, and it throws off my patterns, bro. And I'm trying to stream as often and be making content as often as possible. So just stay consistent with your boy. Hit the like button. Of course, make sure you guys subscribe. Craig, bro, I appreciate you, my guy. Good looking out. I'm going to have these sounds together soon so I can put the cheers and applause for when you do donate, when people do super chat and donate to the team. I appreciate that very much. Good looking out, Craig. Thank you for your energy out there. We've been rocking for a long time, about 3 hours and 21 minutes. I'm going to spark my last bleezy real quick before we get out of here. Y'all want us to talk about something else really quick? You know, because I'm chilling, bro. I don't want to hold y'all up and seem too boring if I run out of things to talk about in a sense, because I kind of did, but there's still so much more. It's been free. Oh, yeah, because you guys are on the opposite climate. So when it's hot, I remember, man, because when it's cold out here, it's summertime for y'all. So now we're getting into the middle of summer and y'all are having it cold out there, bro. Damn, what's the temperature like? I'm sorry, bro. Hopefully it gets warm. I know you were just on a plane in a warmer spot. So damn, you guys are in the wintertime right now. Whenever I make my trip to Australia, it's definitely going to be in the wintertime here. So it could be summertime there, you know. I definitely want to travel to Australia at some point and see what it's like out there. among other places. You know what I mean? We speaking that into existence. That's how we do. Damn, well, today was kind of a warmer day. We've been having some weird days. We've been having that overcast. Where like the clouds covering the sun and it's kind of cool out all day. But over and all, it's been cool, you know. It's summertime though, for sure, kicking off now. I tell you that much. It's officially summertime now, bro. Just hopefully we can keep this sun out, even though it's hot. But I'd rather have the sun out than that gloomy shit we was having all June, bro. You feel me? That's real walkie-talkie. Real walkie-talkie. Yeah, man. We chilling out. Was playing GTA a lot this weekend. I did play a lot of GTA. GTA was kind of active. You know what I mean? Like mid-70s. Okay. Yeah, no, definitely, Dominic. Definitely, bro. I feel like when I get out there, I probably won't want to leave, man. Everything I've been seeing about Australia seems really nice, bro. I mean, of course I would have to, but if I was able to, shit, maybe move to Australia. This bitch get out of LA or USA. Go see what Australia's like. You know what I mean? I would come to Australia solo dolo, you know, and have just a good time, man. A great time out there, you know. Shout out to everybody here in the building. We had 27 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Let's get us to that 30 mark. We almost there, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, at some point, man, definitely have to make that happen, bro. Shout out to Richmond. Travis Bell, what's going on with you, bro? How was your day? What do you think about this whole free agency situation? What do you think about Jalen Green and what he was doing? You know what I mean? Ram game in September. Let's do it. Bring lots of Lobos, of course. We taking shots today. We need 3 more likes. I'm gonna take another shot. This bottle's almost gone. I have to admit, the couple nights I was not streaming, we did take a couple shots. You know what I'm saying? This is supposed to be my stream bottle. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I definitely will do that. You know, bring the Lobos out there. They got like some other colors too. Like there's a yellow one, but they have like a black bottle. I think they have like a clear blue bottle too. The black bottle is like the most expensive. I haven't even tasted that yet, but I want to try it at some point. I told my boy about it. He bought cases of the shit, or LeBron sent him cases of the shit. Actually, I need to next time I slide over there. Like, you got some more? We gotta Lobo gotta sponsor the live streams. You know what I mean? Shout out to whoever did hit the like button just now. It just went up to 28. I appreciate that. 2 likes away from another shot. Let's do it. If you ain't hit that like button, you hit that like button right now for your boy. You know. But yeah, tomorrow, Monday, it is a holiday, but there will be some. I could feel like there could be some breaking news tomorrow, or if not, it's gonna be on 4th of July. Somebody gonna sign their deal on 4th of July just to be the main topic on 4th of July. Like, what's up with Harden? What's gonna happen with him? He's still there. He's still up on the chopping block in a sense. Like, you know, like is he gonna be traded to another team? What's he gonna do? You know what I mean? Life will loot. Shout out to that. I just seen some YouTube video. It's crazy how Jalen Green is wilding, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Jalen Green was wilding for whatever he was thinking, man. I don't know what he was thinking. He wasn't thinking. Jalen wasn't thinking. To do that shit, the boy wasn't thinking. You know? It's crazy because the Shoe Palace, the thumbnail on my Bosco Mitchell video, the thumbnail, Shoe Palace, the shit looks so much more full because I guess they had a situation there where one location closed down, so they sent more shoes to other locations. So now their section's looking crazy big. Pause, like a lot of shoes, which is good. You want it to look really You want it to look really full on your shelves. So Craig says the black bottle's fire. Really? I gotta try it. I gotta try it. I gotta try it. I'm gonna try and scoop up one. When the place where I find this Lobos, they don't have the black bottle. They only have the clear and the yellow. But I gotta taste the black one to see what that's about, man. Yes, indeed. I think we might be there. Lakers reloading indeed, Travis. I like what I'm seeing so far, man. Their picks that they picked up was not too bad, bro. You know, I was only, I'm concerned about the Gabe Vincent dude, but a lot of people have confidence in him, and maybe he, like somebody made the point earlier, Rob Pelinka did do a good job, so maybe he was solid picks. This could be a solid thing. I'm not mad. I'm just a little iffy because I wasn't really feeling him, but there's good points made. He didn't show up in the finals, but the team that in the finals, they know you, they know how to pinpoint on you. Denver's team was just set up to defend that. So, somebody found some Crocs for $13. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, for somebody just posted in the Discord. J Duck, shout out to you. I don't know if you're here in the stream or not. Found some Crocs for $16.99, or yeah, that's what I'm saying. At Ross, it might be from a Ross. I don't know. I can't tell. Yeah, that is a Ross or a TJ Maxx. Yep. Oh, we about to get back into the whole conversation all over again. No more GM LeBron. I know, right? I know, right? Just player LeBron, not GM LeBron, not just player LeBron. You know what I mean? Yeah, so somebody posted in the Discord. Shout out to the homie, J Duck, finding Crocs at Ross, or maybe this is TJ Maxx. It's either Marshalls or TJ Maxx on clearance for $16. That's definitely a steal. Definitely a good find, J Duck, for real. For real, for real. Go to this really quick because the homie was talking about the Lakers and what they did. Hopefully my signals don't drop as I'm loading this up. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, no more GM LeBron. And Travis, I think Russ is worth more than what he signed for. But I think basically after his last 2 seasons, I think he understands that this is the best fit for him. He definitely made his money in the league this, over the career. He's definitely made a lot of money. He has a Jordan brand, probably some other endorsements. I know he has the Russell Westbrook dealership. There's one on Van Nuys, like a Russell Westbrook Chevy dealership. He got investments out here in LA to make him fine. I think he's good. So it wasn't about the money for him. I feel like it probably wasn't about the money. It's about being comfortable. He's back at home. He found a team that wanted him if he fit a good role with them. So I think he's worth with what they're giving him. No. I think he's worth more, but I think that deal just works perfect for both of them. They couldn't give him more, and he understood that. Maybe there's some other incentives on the back end or in the contract. These contracts be incentive loaded. You know what I mean? Score this many points in the season, this many rebounds, you get this much money, and all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? But Lakers getting Gabe Vincent, Cam Reddish, I do like that pickup too. And Gabe Vincent, Cam Reddish, 2-year deals, 3-year deals, respectively. D'Lo gets a 2-year contract extension. That's probably the length of LeBron, 2 to maybe 3 years left with the Lakers. So these are all LeBron These are all LeBron personnel type moves. 3-year deal here, year after him. It's probably a player option for the third one, some shit like that. Cam Reddish, 2-year deal. D'Lo extension for 2 years, or agree 2 years. Reeves 4 years because they could feel like they got him for a long time, but maybe he could be trade bait too if he don't pan out right after 2 years. Who knows? And then Ruri, I like that pickup too. I was really hoping they did the same thing with him, keeping him around. Upside, man, a lot of upside to what they did, man. We shall see. I wish this guy was still on the team too. Not enough space for him. I think Dennis was a great addition to the team, bro. I think he helped out a lot, but it's the business, man. It's a forever sliding door. It's like what's the revolving door, whatever the door is in them big hotels that just continues to circulate. People come in and out, you know. Best sighting of the all season so far, I think, has yet to be fully determined because we don't know where James is going and we don't know where Dame is going. Marcus Smart move was pretty solid, you know. Oh, okay. So far, the biggest move right now has to be Bradley Beal to the Suns. You know what I mean? Yeah, Travis. He has a dealership. He has a partnership with I believe it's Chevy, because there's a Russell Westbrook. It's either Chevy or Dodge dealership on like Van Nuys Boulevard, and I think there's one over there like on like by Venice, not by Venice Beach, but by like Santa Monica Beach. I think there's one over there too. But for sure, there's one in Van Nuys. I took that just because we had 28 likes, but I just took that 29 likes. So shout out to y'all. One more like. Oh, damn. I probably took my shit too soon. But if we get one more like, I'll take another small shot because I'm loaded right now. Right now, I feel it. Lobos kicked in for your boy, man. I was gonna try and run it back, come back around like 7, 8, 6 in the morning. I don't know. Whenever I wake up, though, we're gonna come back live again. You know, I'm not done in a second, but when I do come back, I'm gonna try to come back earlier tomorrow too. We shall see, though. Got to figure out things to talk about too. Unless y'all gonna be up and y'all come through the live stream, we can all just chop it up about shit. You know what I mean? But I don't have no topics right this second. Who beeping horns out there? Yeah, the Russell Westbrook dealership, though. Pretty dope situation. He's had it for some years. He's had it since he's been like in Houston or something like that, or OKC maybe even. No, I said like Houston's when I noticed it. Pretty dope for him. So like a lot of these players do have endorsements off the court that balances stuff out. My question is, what's up with Ben Simmons next? Is there going to be any news about Ben Simmons? What's his next move? Is he going to play for Philly? Is he going to play for, or no, he's in Brooklyn. Is he going to play for Brooklyn next season? Is he, what's up with him? You know, hopefully at some point he can get it together. You know, he's a good player. He's a talented player, man. It's just, I guess he got in his own head. Hopefully they're able to work it out, though. You know, because he's definitely good. And, you know, mental health is a serious thing. A lot of people clowning Ben Simmons, but if he has a serious mental thing, that sucks. But if it's kind of hard to see what mental thing he has. He's 6'10", you know. But the shooting thing, I guess people don't have confidence all the time in their shot. I don't know what his off-season workouts is like. I do know sometimes he balls out at UCLA also, you know, so you would think that he's improving, but it's like, what are you waiting for, man? Enos, what's good? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Thank you for joining. Where you watching from? Make sure you hit that like button. We need one more like on this video. If I get one more like on this stream from the either channel, Bosco Mitchell or Bosco 2.0 or Bobby Thrift, I'll take another shot. Shout out to anybody from Twitch. If you are watching on Twitch, I don't know. I don't see nobody in the chat, so maybe not. But some people watch and don't say nothing, so that's totally fine too. We hit 30 likes, man. Shout out to whoever just hit the like. This is a celebration for your participation in the stream by hitting the like button. Me showing appreciating to you guys, because I do appreciate that. It's small. I make it seem like such a big thing because it is, you know. It definitely pushes the videos to more people, to give them a chance to see what's going on here, which in actuality helps me, and then it goes full circle, because then we can start to bust out the wheel a little sooner. Hey, Craig and Dominic, I don't know if y'all was here earlier, and whoever else just joined. I got me a wheel, man. I want to start doing raffles and stuff. Actually, I said this before, that where'd the ticket go? I said all my Snapchats and stuff like that, you get a ticket into the pot. So tonight, Craig definitely did. I'm gonna put one in here for you, Craig. Right now, I don't know when I'll be pulling the draw from this, and actually what the full draw will be. But this will, once we get a significant number of tickets in here, it definitely will be a good giveaway. It's not going to be no weak shit. I promise you that. Where my pins go? Yeah, once I get a significant amount of people in here, I definitely will. We're gonna pull that. We got do the raffle for the Jordan 1 blue toes or UNC toes. I'm gonna announce that soon. I'll make a flyer maybe tomorrow. I'll make that, put that out there. We're gonna do the raffle once again for that. $10 a slot, more than likely, because I want to do it cheap and spread it out to give people enough time to try to grab it. Enough time to get it in and enough slots to give yourself a chance to win. So it's gonna be $10 a slot, and I'm thinking about doing like either 75 slots or 100 slots to make it kind of like a wide thing. We'll do a whole live stream, will a name, spin it to the last person, maybe do three winners. First place get the shoe, second and third place get some cash, probably do something like that. But you'll stay tuned for the details for that soon. But yeah, I'm writing you down right now, Craig. I appreciate all your support. Yeah. So we do have one ticket in there right now. Dominic. I'm trying to think. Yeah, man. Shout out to you guys, man. I really appreciate that. I got frozen on what I'm thinking because I got like, wait, what? Hold on. I gotta run this back though. I will run it back and check everything out. But that's how I'm gonna do it too. I would love to just have all my stuff being popping. I want to do giveaways on Instagram. I want to do giveaways on YouTube. More so YouTube than Instagram. But whatever platform you guys support me on, I want to get enough support to where I can do the giveaways and give back, because I want to get that rolling, man. I want the unity and communication and energy synced with us. You know what I mean? Hopefully that don't sound weird for y'all, but based on the energy and what I see with other people on this platform, the bigger guys, the bigger YouTubers who get hundreds of people in their streams and stuff like that, I want us to build up our camaraderie and our fandom and our family, just like up like that. And I want to make sure I'm giving back to y'all like handsomely, like you guys will be giving to me by watching and hitting the likes buttons. You know what I mean? You guys see some of the people in my circle. Got a couple more people that you guys might be, well, I don't want to say it like that, but other more people that I know that are significant and do things in high places that I could try to at some point get integrated here. I haven't brought Gilbert onto my live streams yet, just because I'm trying to get the momentum of what I'm doing. I want to be fully flowing and everything. And when he comes here, I want there to be good enough people in here too. I don't want to have 5 people, at least 10, at least 20. You know, I want it to be significant when my boy comes through. Have him come through more often. I haven't asked him or anything like that. I won't. But yeah, I know you guys probably would like to chop it up and maybe ask questions too that you might not have heard already, or maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely will have him on here at one point. Maybe Nick Young will slide through here too. I'm good friends with him too. I know him as well. Not nearly as much as my boy Gil, but I definitely know Nick Young fairly well too. And just a few other people, man. But I have to continue to get my feet wet here and be, on point with y'all and making sure I'm running this stuff smoothly before I start having people and fumbling and making it look like I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? But I definitely want to make these streams fun and entertaining for you guys, even though I'm not out here doing nothing too crazy besides what we're talking about, the things we're talking about and covering, and your interaction is important. I don't think I took that shot though. I'm over here talking and talking and talking. I don't think I took that shot though. Man, listen, I'm about to go to 6 in the morning. Fuck around. If my computer hold up, I'm going to 6. No, I'm not gonna say that, but shit. I would be. Yeah, not to be doing it like that, bro. Now my bad. Not Craig, not bragging at all, but just those are really the only my 2 names. My other homies is people who do their thing, but not like famous. You know what I'm saying? Do their thing significantly, but just not like a name that everybody know. But Swaggy, known him for a long time too, since like high school, like towards the end of high school. And then Agent, I know Agent since like elementary. cheers to all you guys watching, supporting. I don't know how many shots I took tonight, but I definitely took a good amount. If you haven't done so already, check out boscosgoodies.com. I have added a couple products since the last few days. If you see something that you like, go ahead and cop it. It is pretty lower than you might find at other places. You know what I'm saying? Jerseys, shoes, hats, different type of apparel there. If there's something there you have you want, we could talk about it. I mean, most things are cheap as hell already. You know what I mean? Yep, I'm gonna get Drum on here too. Drum definitely down for that. I'm gonna get him on here too. He was here earlier. I'm not sure if he's here now. It's still late, but yeah, we definitely gonna get Drum on here. Gonna get Cool on here. Gonna get a few of my other friends. Gonna get some of the homegirls on here too. Different interaction. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want y'all to just get tired of me talking all the time. You know what I mean? We need other perspectives of stuff from people and all that good jazz. You feel me? That's just how it be going. We've been rocking for a minute, man. Y'all some soldiers, and I appreciate y'all, man. It was late night. I didn't really know. Like I said, I knew people who would be up because it's like the weekend, it's a holiday weekend type thing, but you just didn't know really. Spur of the moment. I think I put up a little warning, maybe like an hour and a half before I came live. You know, and we've been rocking out, man. Shout out to all of y'all. Keep it up. About to end it and get out of here. I'll see you guys in the very next stream. I do have a video uploaded in the morning, so if you guys are up or have time, please check it out. Hit the like buttons on that too, and I'll see y'all in my next video in the next live stream. Hit me up, y'all. Deuces.